Oh yeah, I need that with yours as well. Keep forgetting.
Mm.
Oh, how's the music for you guys? Can you guys all hear the music?
I don't know why I thumbs up. You can't see me. Yeah, it's good.
It's the same thing as what we did before. It's like, did you nod? Yes. Okay. Oh Christ.
Oh, and the music's good on my end too.
Music's
So
good? Okay. Open like a new chat. Ooh, excuse me. Yep, everyone's there, including the Dino Nuggy, which I love.
Hi, Deltrix.
Hi, Deltrix.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, I went and rearranged everybody, and it looks like they're trying to eat Stabby.
There's me staring at the wall again. Pop up chat, there we go.
To be fair, a Dino Nuggy would be a carnivore.
True. Alright, let's do the minute of ads, get that out of the way, because then we don't have to deal with that for at least an hour. Pop up chat, yeah, I know that.
There.
Give me my, there it is.
It actually makes sense that dinos are nuggets because, you know, the chickens are the descendants and all that.
I actually really
Never
like
thought
that.
about
that.
I have never thought about that before, but no, I do. I like that. I like that, Stefan.
There could have been historical dino nuggets.
I mean, down the genetic line, maybe.
You know, we should just, you know, do a Jurassic Park, reintroduce the dinosaur just so we can make nuggets.
We're already doing that with
That's
mammoth meat.
fair.
We're already we're actually genuinely we're doing that with mammoth already. Some scientists have made managed to remake mammoth meat, and what is the first thing people did with it? They turned it into meatballs.
Hey!
Genuinely, you can look this up. There is a mammoth meatball.
I kind of want to try
I
that.
want to
Say.
show you my new dice.
You showed us a new dice? You sending
I'm
us a
gonna
picture?
show you. Yeah, I got
a new die.
Nice.
just gonna. Don't know how to take a picture on here.
Oh, you got a camera on your
I know.
laptop. Just
I know.
turn the camera on.
apparently their camera's not set up. Or is it?
Oh,
there we
it is.
go.
There we go. Just took a moment to load.
No, it's one of those things where you can do that and do that.
Oh, it's like a privacy thing.
Mhm.
Nice.
But he's throwing at dice.
I gave
Oh.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
And one of my favorites. My new favorite one.
It's a lesbian dice.
Ooh.
Oh, it's got the little, it's got
Nice.
the flag in it. Nice.
And inside.
Nice one. Also, I love the fact she just so reclined and laid back. It's like the chillest D&D ever. just big
Hey, I
chilling.
mean, if I got a stack of stuff behind me, I'm gonna lay on it.
Look,
That is fair.
I'm doing the same thing.
Oh, look at Den.
I'm doing the same thing.
And it's me,
He's gonna recline farther than me.
like father, like daughter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you can see the relation. It's
Yep. Okay.
For the first part, when we're sitting talking, this is how I am.
just big chilling.
Yep.
Okay, let me bring chat up and everything. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Who would like to give a recap of last session?
Not it. I don't remember
Nah.
anything.
I will pick someone at random then. There are 6 players. Let's roll a d6.
Please don't let it be me, because we might be in the middle of it and I have to go.
Well, you're number 6, so we'll see. Number 5, so that is Nyx. Nyx, what happened last time?
Pew pew.
There was a lot of pew pew, yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's all I remember.
It took you a moment.
Until
but-
near the end. Then there was no more pew pew.
Pew pew until there was no more pew pew.
That's all I
Cooking and
remember.
Seasoning a fish.
Literally.
Okay, I will do the
You need-
unless someone else wants to do the recap.
I was going to say, I think I remember what was going on because last section we picked up where we left off, where we was fighting the goblins, and then once we got all the goblins, pretty much after Nyx pretty much single-handedly almost took them all out, magic missile.
And then Rosie kicked ass for the Lord.
We sort of,
So-
and Rosie
so
kicked
happy.
ass for the Lord.
I love it so
We
much.
we all gathered up around the campfire, talking, and of course, I found this wicked-looking dagger. Nyx looked at it, said it was magical, or it got some magic properties on it. I stared at it too long, heard something in the back of my head.
Ka-dunk,
Or,
ka-dunk.
or did you? You're not even
More on
100.
that.
I have to clarify. You're not even 100% sure you did
I
hear
said
something.
I heard. That's
Yeah.
what I said. I heard something,
Hmm.
but I don't know. More on that when we get further into the
Into the thing.
campaign. Don't know about that.
More on that later.
Quite
More on
literally.
that
To be
later.
continued.
More on that later.
It might- no, not.
More on that later after these
But we-
commercials.
Yeah.
No, the ads are over.
Sponsored to you by
We,
Rafe.
Literally just popped up. Will pre-roll ads are disabled for 57 minutes.
That's fucking funny. That's good timing, I have to admit.
And then,
Do you know what would be funny
and
is if I
then
said
we
sponsored
decided
by-
to,
Let Din finish the recap.
and then we decided to take. Once we got all together and started talking, we started to gather all the ores, the mithril, the platinum, the copper, the silver, all the valuable stuff. Got all that together, and was going to take it with us, but we decided to rest for the night. Nyx was first shift. Didn't see anything. Went through a night. No problem. Then Hero was awake for the last bit.
For the second shift.
And they saw something for the second shift. They saw something. What it is, we don't know. We'll find out in this session.
And no, it's not lying, Liam.
The session
More on that later.
begin.
Well, you say more on that later. More on that now, because we are going to start.
That's what I was saying. More on that in this session.
I just remember something.
Go
Can't
on.
forget about the good food.
Yep, Nick did cook up some
Oh,
dang
yeah,
good food
we
and
also-
made up
we
more
had-
rations from some fish that
Yep.
everyone caught in the river.
Get some spices.
With some of the spices, yeah.
For silver.
Silver could not catch a fish to save his
Couldn't
fucking
fish.
life. Except for
And,
what was it? He ended up catching
also
like what was it?
makes
A
you smell like
perch?
basil, too.
Oh yeah.
Nick's still even after a wash, you don't know where it is, but there is basil on you somewhere, and it smells like you stink of basil, basil, whatever. Yeah.
So hi, FTQ.
Hello,
It's pretty fresh, you know.
Yeah.
Like walking into a pizzeria.
but everyone is asleep or doing their trance. Hero, you are alone with the smouldering embers of the fire, poking at it every so often to keep it alive. And then you notice something. As you're staring into the fire, you feel like you're being watched. Over the river, over the bridge, over the river, you stare out into the darkness. At first, you don't see anything, but you have this creeping feeling up your spine that something has eyes on you. After a few minutes, you notice a shape almost coalescing from the darkness itself. At the end of the bridge, you see this. A humanoid figure almost made of shadow itself. Just stood there. You don't see any. There are no facial features. There are no facial features. There are no eyes. There is no nose. There is no mouth. It is like looking at a shadow.
Is he looking for the fourth damn Chaos Emerald?
Not that shadow.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Oh, thanks. What you doing there?
Okay, I'm
It's-
done.
I was about to say no. It is not Mousesact.
You're good with the Mustangs. Okay.
face emerald
I'm
yet?
just
Would you
gonna
like to take
continue
your
To-
time
with.
actually-
to give you a better look, this is what the full creature kind of looks like. You don't see the eye.
It's like more like a massive shadow than anything else.
It's about a human size. It's about 7 foot tall.
Okay, okay. Without like turning away or even blinking, I'm just gonna sort of say quite loudly, guys, across the bridge, you might want to wake up. Like, seriously, guys.
And you're like,
Again.
you're like shouting this, saying it loudly. Yeah, everyone does start to stir.
Sledge is not
Yeah,
happy.
Any day now.
What?
I basically
What's
take
going
my, I take my
on?
head out.
And I
there.
just sort of like, as people like open their eyes, I'm just gonna point over there.
Hero,
I'm still waking up from the tent.
you wake up, you step out the
I'm
tent.
not, yeah, like what? I'm rubbing my eyes for a second. Like, what is going on? I was in a good dream.
I was imagining pink fluffy unicorns. How dare you stop me from imagining that?
Sledge, you said you like groggily getting up, yes?
No, I ain't getting up. I'm doing
Oh.
something over my face.
Oh, okay.
He's
you,
not happy.
You just flow like a bit of the blanket over your face.
Yep.
I'd say, yeah, Silver comes out,
This better be
Vic
good.
comes out, Tislin comes out, Boulder is, well, he can't go anywhere.
Disabled.
Disabled.
Boulder
Ursarat.
comes walking out. I'm like, okay, where's the shapeshifter?
Ursarat
anyone
wakes
know
up.
what that is over there?
Well, hold on. Comet Rosie, you guys getting up and out of bed?
I am, but only after Rosie's ready to leave.
Okay, yeah, Rosie.
Yeah.
Do you get ready?
Yes.
Okay. You get ready?
Make sure I have my mace.
No, I mean like, are you
ready.
are you
No.
ready?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. But it also includes
The mace
making
and the
sure I
armor.
have
and
my weapon.
Yeah.
Yes.
well, the mace.
Mainly
More?
because
Which
that's
one
my
you-
holy symbol.
True, it is.
But the mace is my holy symbol, so I
Yeah,
want to make
mine's
sure I
Maul.
have that.
Yeah, mine's the mole.
Hmm.
There's the mace.
Yeah. As everyone starts to stir and exit their tents, everyone sees
Oh.
this living shadow, essentially.
I see the back of my blanket.
Well, yeah, Sledge, you see the back of your blanket. Boulder's like, what the goddamn hell is going on out there?
Keep him in the tent.
I turn to
Yeah.
Ura and I say to him, "Do you ever get a good night's sleep in these forests?"
Not since you lot arrived.
No.
Mm.
Is there a piece of like wood in the fire that I could pick up like a torch?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna start walking towards the shadow.
Okay.
I'll be your backup
Okay.
to pull you out when things go wrong.
I guess I will
I'll be
stand
following.
at-
I hear
guess I'll
everybody
stand
shuffling.
on-
I'm gonna just finally be like, oh, fine.
Like- I'm just gonna stand on the shore, like right on the edge of the shore, and just have my gun ready. Considering I
Yep,
probably
you-
should be
yeah,
able to
you-
reach from here.
What's the range on your gun?
A lot.
Well, it's 80 foot away. It's 80 foot from you.
245.
I want to
Oh,
stand
yeah, you got
next to
range.
Hero.
Yeah, no, yeah. So
I
80
want to
foot
stand
to
next to Hero with
240.
my short bow.
Okay.
Archery unit setting up.
I'm like,
And then we've got,
John,
like, an
John
artillery.
like does the same. He like activates his cannon arm and rotates out his cannon arm, gets ready to fire. Breeze gets ready with some kind of spell, probably ice knife.
Army.
Yeah.
Vic would probably join you. Bloggins, he's a bit of a coward, so he's going to stay there. Asrad is going to come up as well. Sledge.
I'm gonna get right in front of Vic.
Okay. And you will start moving up, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to move Rosie for now.
Online.
Rosie. Once the torchlight gets close enough to illuminate this figure, the figure vanishes. Like it is dispelled by the light of the torch, essentially. The last thing it does,
Okay.
before it's like taken away by the light, is reach out one long shadowy arm. His fingers extend into a long point with a very wicked-looking nail, and it points directly at No Name, Noname, as it's swallowed by the light.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Something you're not telling us now, Nami?
no.
Insight check
Uh,
that.
I was about to say I was gonna.
Okay, yeah. It's like what?
Oh my
you-
God,
you-
oh my
you-
God, I'm confused. I'm actually confused myself. I'm like confused. Like
There is
no,
stuff you don't tell them, so I am gonna have to say that yes, you do need to make a deception check.
Only if it makes the connection that has to do anything with that.
Sorry.
Only if it makes the connection that there's something has to do with the things he's not telling.
I've
If
already
he's
rolled
confused,
my
then
die.
he's just honestly confused.
There's a bit more nuance to it than that.
I'm
Again,
a- how-
again,
I'm a-
it's not an instant lie detector test.
Well, let's see if my +0 to perception. To my let's see where's
Deception.
Deception. Yep, +0 to deception is just the
Apparently
die.
Apparently, I'm deceiving everybody because my thing just written refresh itself, and it says, "Please verify that you're human."
No, you got away with it for so long, but now it's finally come out.
It's finally come out. You're a half orc, not a human.
Okay, but since the figure looking thing went away, I'm gonna just start walking back.
Yep, Fred over.
Basically talking to myself. I was imagining pink fluffy unicorn. Did this for
Okay.
nothing.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
this dice tower out.
So yeah, Nonami, let me know what the deception check yields, and anyone else who wants to do the insight check, let me know.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot what that is.
Oh yeah, wait, hang on. I already said I was doing insight.
Yes, you did.
I kind of accidentally already rolled. I'll do another one if you need me to.
If you can't find the original number, then that's fine. Yeah.
No, I've got the original number right here in front of me. I didn't get rid of it or anything. I just
Then we'll
yeah,
use that
I
one.
think. Okay, no worries then.
I forgot what insight was.
Reads body
It's-
language.
Insight is wisdom.
Well, it should be. It's on your list of skills. Should be roughly near
Or
the
do,
bottom.
or do you
Yeah,
not know what
it's there.
insight means?
It's underneath. It's under.
Underneath
It's under
history.
history.
I don't understand any of y'all because my thing's lagging, and I just heard all of y'all at one time. What were y'all
Ah.
saying?
Okay, alright, right. Everyone, shush, but I will explain. Insight is a skill that you can use to tell if someone is lying or not being 100% truthful, or like withholding information. The actual insight skill, I
Okay.
think the skill is, I believe, if I remember correctly, like near the bottom of the skill list.
Okay.
It's well, insight is
Eh.
closer to the
In-
top. It's underneath the
Oh, is it?
history.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's near the top end.
Yeah,
then.
it's
Okay.
alphabetical.
Yep.
Oh, okay, fair.
I'm trying to
It's near
get
the
my
top,
character
it's in
scroll back up because it's
alphabetical
being
order.
stupid.
Ah, okay. Also,
Narrowing it to lies is kind of limiting. It does more
and
than
plus,
that.
I was gonna say it's not an instant lie detector test either. Like, even if you roll high enough, like you won't know if they're 100% lying or not. But again, as Stefan just said, it's not just for detecting lies. That's just like the most commonly like used.
If you want to
thing
know
it's used
someone's
for.
mood, someone's intentions, their body language, it's kind,
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's like investigation but for people.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. So basically, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna go over to Nami and basically say, I think it's that dagger.
Ah.
It looked
Ooh.
weird.
Also, I'm
If
rolling
anyone
that, so I
is
don't
doing
mind.
the deception, if you could be a 12,
17.
Then what do they gather? If they can beat a 12.
But if they can beat a 12,
you sit.
obviously, again, you don't know if he's lying or not, but there is something Nonami is not telling you.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah, they're like
Alright.
you don't know if he's lying, but again, there's something Noname is not telling you.
Just gonna raise an eyebrow and just
But-
go, well, there's something you're not telling us.
You see, well, of course, Hero is with you when we pull up Discord again because I had the other. Hero and Nyx, as you see me reach into my bag and pull out that dagger that Nyx was looking at.
I need to clarify
other
something.
night.
Are you holding it out non-threateningly, or are you holding it by the handle ready to like
No,
get someone with it? Okay, I just need to like.
non-threateningly.
Okay,
just
cool.
like holding it
I wanna
non-threateningly.
I want to paint a picture for the chats.
Yeah, non-threateningly pull out the dagger and just like something connected to this.
Yeah, it
And I-
looks weird. The veins in it.
Duh, it looks weird.
Is a
Well, if you give me a sec, let me finish my that sentence.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
Not
I
only
feel
romantic
like
as well.
it is connected to that because the way it pointed at you. Why would it point at you and no one else if you had that dagger? And it looks basically the same like that.
Question. Did y'all get a good look at it when it was when y'all was
No.
up close to it?
Not really,
how-
because I was
and-
basically at the back of the line. I gotta look at it, and it did look weird like that. Dagger. Oh,
I suppose they do share
I
a
think
color
it's something
palette.
with that dagger.
I'm assuming you've got over to look at the dagger as well, yeah? Comment.
Oh,
I
just
hold it out
Give it a glimpse. Like,
Anyone
yeah.
else want? I'm just holding it out, just like.
Tisling comes, takes a look at it. Vic probably takes a quick look at it and then goes back to bed.
so let's just go straight back to bed. He didn't give two.
Yeah, I thought so.
He doesn't care.
Rosie?
Rosie's just as they walk back, they keep checking over their shoulder to see if the shadow reappears as they walk away.
It does not. What do you do from there?
Put the log
Nope.
back in the
Hey!
fire.
I don't know how I don't know how I don't know how I've done it, but I've done
You
it.
did it again.
I don't know how I've done it, but I did it again. Nice. I can make them
You wanted
big.
to see what real looks like.
Damn.
Sorry about that. I was trying to zoom the map in, and I accidentally did that. Okay, why can I not? Have they changed the buttons? They've changed. I swear they've changed the fucking. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So yeah, you go and throw the torch back into the fire. Do you go over and look at the knife with the rest of them?
Yes.
Rosie, when you get eyes on the knife, oh for fuck's sake, roll me a religion check, please.
That's just a D20, right?
Yes, d20 plus your religion skill.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
22.
Okay, yeah, you know exactly what this thing is. You know that this is a bloodsteel dagger.
It steals your blood.
It's not just it doesn't just steal life, it is made from life. It is the only creature in existence that can make this is an archdemon. Or an archdevil, sorry, not a demon.
Oh.
It's an archdevil. Known as Draxilith, Master of Bloodsteel, is his title. You can recall that one of Draxilith's main things that he does.
How do you spell that?
Draxilith. DRA
Mhm.
XA LITH.
Okay.
Okay. This is what you would know about Draxilith and his forging of Bloodsteel. Draxilith's signature craft is Bloodsteel, a rare and cursed metal formed from the blood of devils, demons, angels, and mortals alike. Weapons made from Bloodsteel have the ability to drain life force and feed it back to the wielder, making them stronger with each kill. These weapons are cursed, binding the users to an insatiable thirst for blood and violence. That is what that is what the doctrine of your religion tells you.
Can you say the last part again? I'm trying to take notes.
Okay. Last realm. Here we are. I'll read it again anyway, just for the sake of it. Draxilith's signature craft is Bloodsteel, a rare and cursed metal formed from the blood of devils, demons, angels, and mortals alike. Weapons made from Bloodsteel have the ability to drain life force and feed it back to the wielder, making them stronger with each kill. These weapons are cursed, binding their users to an insatiable thirst for blood and violence.
That sounds nice. Sounds like a real walk in the park, you know. Oh.
Okay.
Would you like more
I'm back.
information? Welcome back. Would you like more information about Draxilith that you could recall?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like information about his appearance, personality, or realm, or another one of his powers or abilities? With a 22, I think it's fair to give you at least 2 pieces of information.
And what were the choices again?
Appearance, personality, realm, his domain, or another one of his abilities? One of his powers.
I'm gonna go with Realm.
Realm. Draxlif's Forge is located within the Blood Crucible, a cavernous chamber carved into the chest of a long-dead demon, now slowly turning into a rusted husk. The ground is perpetually soaked with blood of damned souls, and rivers of blood flow through the caverns, feeding the fires of the forge. His weapons are forged in the very heart of the blood rivers, which is the 8th layer of hell. Would you like me to read it again?
Well, damn.
I feel like that announcer out of Starship Troopers. Would you like to know more?
Yeah, one more time.
Okay. Draxlif's Forge is located within the Blood Crucible, a cavernous chamber carved into the chest of a long-dead demon, now slowly turning into a rusted husk. The ground is perpetually soaked with the blood of damned souls, and rivers of blood flow through the caverns, feeding the fires of the forge. His weapons are forged in the very heart of the blood rivers. Again, which is in the 8th layer of the hells.
I now know why it asked if I was human or not.
Why?
My dice bag slipped on one of the F keys, and it kept refreshing it over and over and over, and I didn't realize
Oh.
it.
Balls.
So my
What do you want
entire
from
dice
me?
bag, my entire dice bag just, got me.
Fair enough. Okay, that is the information you would know about Bloodsteel and a bit about Draxolith.
So Noname, I would not mess with that blade. That'll be very dangerous.
Okay. Sure.
Now that you
Okay.
know, now that you do know 100% what it is, I will make you a custom item for it,
Okay. Yeah.
and you will then be able to learn all of the benefits and drawbacks of said weapon. For anyone in chat
Alrighty.
wondering, no, this is not Carver 2.0.
Yeah, I think it's a toss it in the river situation, but
Gosh
you
darn
do
it.
you.
I'm gonna put it back in my bag. For now.
Okay, you put it back in your bag.
Yeah, that's not my problem. I'm heading back to the tent.
Okay.
I am your Pokemon's in chat. You get to go dream about pink fluffy unicorns and Pokemon.
Okay. What is the rest of you doing?
Rosie walks up close to Noname and just says, "Be careful if you decide to use it. It has hungers that you may not be able to overcome."
If I do, if I get into that state, I give you full permission to knock my ass out.
Tislin starts walking back, but kind of gives you a bit of a not sure how to think about this kind of look.
Probably gonna give me all kinds of looks, but hey,
More,
This
more
is Noname.
it's more of a "Are you sure you know what you're doing?" kind of look. Like "Are you sure about this?" kind of look, but then she doesn't like give you a chance to respond or anything. She just goes back to her tent.
And then with Sledge, just
Yeah, Sledge already started snoring.
like he doesn't know about any of this. He's just straight up like, I don't care.
Well, no, it won't surprise you that my opinion is, don't start using things you don't understand yet. But hey, I can't control you.
Oh, I'm not. like I gave Rosie. If somehow I lose myself, I give you full permission to knock my ass out.
Right.
If it comes to that.
You want to gamble your own life on wanting to use a dagger? Sure, go for it. I want to play poker against you someday. Seem like the guy that goes all in all the time.
That would be fun.
Maybe when it's not the middle of the night, huh?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of hauling to do the next couple of days.
Okay. So, Hero, I assume you go back to being on watch? Will?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you go back to being on watch, Hero?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to
and
go back to a tent and finish up that sleep.
Okay. Who am I missing? Ah, John and Breeze. Okay. Hero, you see everyone go back into their tents. Everyone starts falling back to sleep. There is a perpetual sound of Ursurad and Sledge snoring. As the night wears on. Every so often, you glance back at the point of where you saw the shadow originally. But after a while, the sky starts to change colour as with the rising sun.
Alright.
Everyone is gaining the benefits of a long rest.
Whoopee.
Everyone starts waking up in their own time. Ursurad
I'm waking up.
Ursurad wakes with the rising sun, changes from his human form into his werebear form, his hybrid form. What would you like to do?
Start getting up.
I'm assuming everyone starts waking up.
Start getting up and head out the tent.
Okay.
Eat a breakfast ration, finish my water skin, fill it back up.
Yep.
Sledge is gonna go to the like wake up and kind of like stumble to the edge of the river or creek there and kind of like splash his face a bit to kind of wake up a bit more.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
gonna refill his water skin as well.
Yep. That is done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go refill my water skin.
Okay. Just to cut it down so everyone doesn't have to keep telling me, I'm assuming everyone drinks their water skins and then refills them.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm sitting in the tent still just like pondering what the fuck happened last night.
Okay. I will say though,
I'm just pondering, just like. fuck.
actually, I won't say shit. I'll text it instead.
Oh.
Suspicion
Dun,
has
dun,
been
dun.
aroused.
Why? We don't know anything.
No what?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how you spell that. There we go.
Oh, you spelled that T-H-A-T.
No.
No. It's spelled N-O. T-W-O. F-U-C-K-Y-O-U.
He takes his headset off.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
A-E-I-O-U.
I think next he's gonna throw his headset away. Old MacDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
Fuck you.
And on the farm he had a cow. E-I-E-I-O.
What the hell was I gonna write?
Oh, what we do to drive our DM
What the hell
mad.
was I gonna write? I've completely fucking lost what I was gonna write.
Wow, you're easily distracted.
This is why I'm turning grey, because these fuckers right here.
Hmm. Oh, well, there's hair dye for that.
I didn't hear that last bit. What was that?
What?
Right.
I said you weren't gonna tell him shit. You were gonna type shit, and then you said, "How do you spell that?" And then that's where it spiraled.
And nothing was the same ever again.
And yep, there it is.
Still how you spell that. There it is.
No, don't hit me.
I will start dishing out psychic damage.
Oh, what the fuck? I just got an achievement on Steam.
The
Craft
AFK
10,000 ingots, apparently.
Jesus. Yeah, that is cryptic enough. That is cryptic enough. There we go. Right. I would have taken a lot less time, but these fuckers decided to throw me completely off of what I was trying to say.
We're
Okay,
just trying to help you
Spell.
spell it. That's all.
IT.
That's my D12s.
We love you,
Well then.
Toxie.
In fact, I'm gonna need a lot more dice.
Well, if you need D6s, give me a few more days and I'll got you covered.
Oh god, yeah, you ordered
Get
a
a
fucking
truckload.
truckload. Now let's use
Okay then.
let's use D12s for your guys' fucking psychic damage. I think 6 should do. Yeah, I'll keep them to the side, just in case.
You know, spare TPK whenever you want it.
If I need it more like.
That on average is a
In all,
TPK.
in all seriousness, though, I actually don't know how psychic damage works because I've never actually dealt with that.
Say it's just a damage type like fire or cold or kind of thing. But it's like
Oh, okay.
it's like something
Mental damage.
Yeah, it's like mental damage, like something
Emotional damage.
actually yeah, that can kind of like that does factor into it, like yeah, like it's like
damage.
it's like someone raking a fucking like dagger through your mind itself kind of thing.
Ah.
It's not pleasant.
Sorry to make it suddenly serious, but like literally I didn't because I've
No,
never had
it's
to deal
fine.
with
It's,
that
no, it's
stuff.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm here to answer questions as best I can. But yeah, everyone drinks the rest of the water skins, goes refills them. That's all good. What would everyone like? I should repreface this. Is there anything you guys want to do before you start your journey?
I want to start my journey.
Okay.
I'm gonna basically look over at Comet and Sledge. You want to see if anyone else is hungry, or if y'all are hungry, cause I'm hungry.
I already ate a ration you prepared.
We skip.
I'm good.
Okay.
Same.
Make sure to mark one off then, Comet. If you haven't already.
Of course I have.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I was going to eat a ration myself, so I'll probably be sitting in the tent eating the ration.
Okay.
So.
I forgot where
we
you mark off.
I nearly removed my maul. I don't want to do that.
No.
You're not eating that. I would hope not, anyway.
It's made of rock.
Hey, you don't
It's
know
made.
me.
It's made of rock candy. It's made of rock. It's made of rock candy.
I can be part Goron too.
That's the other half.
Oh, and the clip comp, that's gonna be so good.
Oh, I love that. Oh, Christ alive. Yeah. Tislin, Vic, Breeze, Silver, Bloggins, and Ursurad, they all eat a day's worth of rations. As well. Drink from their water skins, refill them. Is there anything anyone wants to do specifically whilst you guys are still here?
I'm gonna basically go back to the tent and start gathering my stuff back up.
Yep, you do that.
Rosie says a little prayer over the graves before they go.
Okay.
Yeah, Sledge was gonna go over there and
Give me a religion check. Just you, Rosie.
yeah, he's just gonna go give respects to the other
That's a 9.
work.
Okay, yeah. Give me just 1 second. Because I completely forgot I was supposed to put a notification out when we started. And I've just remembered. There you go. So a 9 for your religion check, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. You feel that the spirits of Morka, Dagon, and Richard are at peace. Anything anyone else would like to do?
Yeah, Sledge was gonna go over and just kind of like give his respects towards Mort because he talked to him beforehand and was talking about him, about his marking and stuff.
Okay. Rosie, give me the religion check again. This will count as advantage for your first roll.
So 12.
12. You're pretty sure that the bodies of the 3 men who lie in the dirt now cannot be turned undead. To say, if something were to happen where, like, say, a necromancer came through, they could not resurrect into undead creatures. Richard, Dagor, or Mork. What's everyone else doing?
Gearing up.
I
Get
head out
ready
the
to
tent
go.
once I gather my stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna start rolling up tents.
I would assume that's like part of like wrapping up your gear and
I'm a-
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure everybody was out of their tents first before I, just started just
Rolled into a burrito.
Yeah.
Throw them all into a burrito.
I like the idea of like, yeah, you're starting to roll up the material, you're starting to roll everything up and everything like that. Then you just hear a small voice going, "Ah, what the hell do you think you're doing?" And Bloggins like runs out.
Oh, sorry.
And
I'm
just
gonna be
walks off.
basically helping. I'm gonna be helping Sledge.
Yep, like with teamwork, yeah, you guys are able to get it done fairly quickly and efficiently. Everyone, camp is packed up. The fire is stomped out. Excuse me. Prayers are said. Everyone's geared back up. Everyone's had a ration. Everyone's refilled their water skins. And unless anyone wants to do anything, we can start. Well, you can start walking.
Got 6 crates of platinum strapped
on-
to myself in a sled.
These boots were made for walking.
Okay.
And that's what we'll do.
Perfect time for
I'm gonna try
perfect.
picking back up the oars. I got.
Yeah, I believe everyone should be strapped with some kind of box of ore. I had a list right here somewhere.
And
Oh, who's got
Rosie's in
what?
charge of Balder.
Rosie, yep,
Strapped with a boulder.
you're strapped to a boulder. Or boulder is strapped to you, technically.
Chipotle. Chipotle, I get you. You want your attention, but
You can have Chipotle when you get back to a city.
No, I'd rather
Yeah,
have
we
Taco
are-
Bell.
Yeah.
There-
I'd rather have Taco Bell too.
I'll have to think if that exists in this world yet, or something akin to it.
Well, Chipotle exists. Wouldn't Taco Bell exist? Because they're both Mexican places.
Again, we'll see. I haven't thought that hard. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. We'll see if they exist.
As long as you don't do it by D&D terms and make the orcs the ones that are running it.
Alright,
We're gonna build a wall and the orcs are gonna pay for it!
Oh, fucking hell. Nah, in this world, the Dragonborn will pay for it.
Oh.
Why do you do this? Every fucking... both campaigns now, you've chosen, like, the slave or, like either the slave race or the fucking, like, downtrodden race. At the very least. I don't know why you keep
Just
doing
my luck.
this. Oh,
All the
God.
dice.
Oh, good God. Okay, yeah, according to my list, Comet is carrying 6 crates of platinum, Hero is carrying 2 crates of mithril, Sledge is carrying 4 crates of gold and 2 crates of mithril, Vic is carrying 5 crates of silver, Breeze is carrying 1 crate of silver and 4 crates of copper.
Let's go!
It
Someone else carrying something.
It is a lot slower than you were before. You reckon you might have added at least a day and a half to your journey due to the added weight and the awkwardness of carrying so much of it. So, originally, it was a 5-day journey from where you currently are to the village. It takes a bit longer, so it takes you about 6 days. Everyone takes 6 days worth of rations off your sheet. I would say water-wise, you could probably find things like streams or like creeks and things like that to refill your water skins.
Wait, I didn't hear you because my thing lagged out. What?
Mark 6 days of rations off of your sheets.
Okay.
4, 5,
Oh, poor
6.
kitty.
There we go.
Missed it.
Oh.
Water skins, I will say you could probably find things like, yeah, rivers and creeks, things like that in the wilds to refill your water skins.
And also, Sledge has been having his little contraption that he had too, with water as well, catching the dew.
Oh, yes! I remember now.
The first day they made a water contraption.
Water collector, yeah.
Right.
FDQ says I keep hearing the kitties and thinking it's one of mine.
Aww.
Mm.
Bless. After 6
Go on that.
arduous days of travel, you are not attacked again. When you make camp, there are no attacks, no owlbears, no goblins, no shadows, and you eventually arrive at the small village. And when I say small village, I mean there are a few houses, a very small church, one general store, one blacksmith's, a hostler, and a few farm shops, like 2 or 3. We'll say 3. Yeah.
Well, this is very small.
It is a very small, quaint
No inn?
village. No, apologies, there is an inn as well. To make sure
I was going to
everyone
say,
knows.
it's a town with no inn, and wow, they are very small.
It is like by the looks of it, by the ages of the buildings, you reckon that the inn was once a like go-between kind of place, like a small inn and like a horse stable. The horse stable has been taken out and replaced with sort of like an outdoor garden area for things like drinks and stuff like that, like drinks and food. The church looks like a repurposed barn, and the houses and the other stores are like fresh built. They are the newest.
How close are we?
You are right on the like edge of the village. I do not have a map
I
yet.
stop here.
You stop right there.
I won't enter the village unless given permission.
Okay.
Being a dragonborn and all that.
Good. Now that is a very good thing. A few villagers walk here and there, seemingly going about their days on these dusty roads and paths. Comet, you definitely do notice a few looks. They're not good looks.
That's why I
Very-
distance myself from the rest of the traveling party and just stand.
They don't appear outwardly hostile towards you or Sledge, but they are definitely looks of like keep an eye on them, don't trust kind of thing.
Sledge, you close to me?
Mm-hmm.
What do I have against you?
Do you not see me?
Yeah, I know that you're different, but at least, you know, they blame dragons for betraying them for the Kaifon invasion. What do they blame orcs for?
I would say even you would know that like orcs are pretty known for pillaging, raiding, murdering, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Sledge kind of gives this really.
God, yeah.
look.
And then that's
Oh,
then
well,
that
that's
kind of
just a stereotype. Why have we have chromatic war bands supposedly running around as well? But it's not as big as it sounds.
yeah, but it's kind of built into
Well, I
orc.
know-
It's
I
kind
know
of
the
built into
difference.
orc culture.
They don't.
Sorry, Sledge, what was that?
Ugh.
Like, I know the difference. They don't.
Is it so hard for them to learn? Oh well.
I just pat him on the back and say, "Welcome to society, my friend."
Oh, is this how it is? Never knew. Never got into a society other than my own.
Very true, actually. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be standing out here. You want to join me on this watch? I'm going to risk it by going in there and unleashing hell.
I look at the rest of the party and it's like, y'all be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Yeah,
I want to stay
we can
back
do.
with them just in case something other happens with what the ores they got, especially with what here with the comets carrying. I want to stay back and pretty much help protect them, even though they could protect themselves. But I really want to help make sure that ore is
The
Split
ore is
off, yeah.
protected.
protected.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
Very well.
make sure.
Damn, eight episodes in and we finally split the party.
Only took 8.
Mm.
That's
If you
nice,
wanna keep the
Strawberry.
merchandise here, we can
There's Robbery.
we can guard our oars where we're staying behind. Anyone else can just enter the town and work their charms.
Give me just 1 second. So I'm having to make some notes here. Because again, I haven't got a map. I didn't think we'd get this far today. I thought we'd do a lot more out in the woods.
The wood's over. Notice the resistance. Hey.
Yeah,
Good day.
yeah, thanks, Dice. You didn't give me more time to prepare. No, because I pre-rolled like, okay, like they're going to be journeying for this many days. With the weight of the cargo, it's going to take 6 now. Rolled for each day to see if you guys would have a random encounter. Nothing.
Nope.
Oh,
So this town is going to be very bare bones right now because I'm literally having to make it up on the spot for right now. During the week, I will fully fill it out.
Casey,
No, this one.
We didn't
Okay.
ask anything from the peanut gallery.
Also, this is the
Was you just small as a
thick-
peanut?
This is the thick pen. I need the
I
thinner
need
one.
that. I need to see. My...
Actually, I lie. I do have a map I can use. It's going to be a very familiar map.
You lie.
I do technically lie because I do actually have a map I can use. I need to go back to homepage. No. It's to be in this one. No, I don't think it'd be in this one. No.
Oh yeah, Toxie, we need to mention about the charity thing in May.
Oh yes, sorry. Bring it. Why don't you do that while I get the map cleaned up?
So okay, who's got the door open? Because I hear an echo.
It's probably coming from mine because they're walking around.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's familiar.
Told you it would be.
Alright, but anyways, so long story short, for those who don't know, I am on a hiatus at the moment, but come May, I was contacted by a charity group and organization called Stack Up, and it basically is a nonprofit organization that essentially helps out veterans all over the world, not just in the U.S., help get mental health care and things like that, but also helps uh, by like gaming stuff too. So like people who have already served or are currently serving, like gave me an example. Like recently, they just sent a soldier that's in Iraq a Nintendo Switch and like a bunch of board games and stuff, so they could be able to play and have something to do while they're in their downtime. And then they also have a place in LA that is where people can they will pay for like full round trip tickets and stuff like that for them to go to this basically a gaming house that has like everything Dungeons and Dragons based, a bunch of gaming consoles, things like that, and allows them to like meet other veterans and things like that who are gamers in the works. And they contacted me after I was playing Order 13, and they were like, "You seem like a really good fit for helping out. You're really funny and the works, and we were wondering if you wanted to help out with this with the charity event," which I think is kind of cool because another thing too, it's also funded by Logitech as well, which is also awesome.
Oh yeah.
But in May, I don't know which specific date because there's two dates I'm looking at, but I'm debating and seeing what I gotta do. But in May, I have asked Toxie if he could put together a one shot for us to do during the campaign, during the charity event, to help raise money for Stack Up. And the donations will trigger in-game things to happen, but also goes towards helping a good cause.
Yeah.
So
also, if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know.
Be interested in, yeah.
Like to play with, or to play in, on, wherever. Oh no, we need Boulder as well.
So yeah.
Is that something any of you guys would be interested in?
Eat.
Sure.
I'm going to be there and playing, because yee.
Again, we'll have to find out a specific date and to see if we can do it and all that. So it's like the end of May though, right?
And like I said, it's also in May. It's toward the end of May, yeah.
Okay.
What are we trying to play? Sorry, I've
You zoned out.
what?
Charity,
I zoned out, yeah.
charity D&D for veterans. Sponsored by Logitech.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, and donations and stuff, because it's sponsored by Logitech, if you wind up donating a specific amount, you get entered in giveaways for like webcams and mics and other things. Like I won't know exactly
Logitech
specifically what it is. Like right now they're doing something, yeah, just Logitech stuff.
Right, I see what you mean. Okay. Cool, that's cool.
Alright, Chipotle, I need to get up and shut that door.
I think I need
because
to get up and just walk around for a second.
You do that. Yeah, everyone take this as like a quick 5 minutes while I get everything 100% ready.
Yeah. Go and find something to wake me up a little bit because I was kind of starting to drift off a bit there.
Grab a monster, if you got any.
Look under your bed.
That's later in the campaign. Oh, Aerosard needs to be size 2.
Oh, there's your monster.
Okay.
Yes, I was coming back. You can get back in my lap.
In fact,
Bugger.
a monster doesn't
Come
actually
on.
sound too bad right now. I'm gonna grab one myself just to wake
Come
my
on.
brain up a bit. Ugh. Give me a moment. I'll be right back.
All right,
And our
internet.
internet just decided to do derp.
Come on, Discord.
Yeah, my stream went
Yeah.
You alright, that's fun.
I'm wrestling with trousers.
Putting them on or taking them off?
Putting them in the clothes dryer.
Oh. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you've
They've
got
all
wireless
become
headphones.
entangled. Yes, I'm in my attic right now.
Why is
It
your
has
dryer in
incredible
the
range.
attic? Okay,
That's just where it is.
fair enough.
Right next to the central heating.
Well, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, right next to where the water supply comes in.
When I ordered the washer and dryer, and I told the delivery guys I has to go into the attic, I got a look of, "Oh, we love you." No.
Yeah, sure.
They were like, "Ah, fuck yeah."
Get your winch ready, guys.
They didn't have one.
Ah, bollocks. Right, monster flavor I've never tried before. Rio Punch.
Ooh,
Okay.
Is there a
it's
flavour?
mediocre.
Is it? Well, I don't know. I've never tried before. What was the Brazil does it big. It's home to over 70% of all fruits ever known. Damn. Throw in the world's largest party carnival in Rio de Janeiro, and you get some epic inspiration. Punch Monster Rio Punch is a totally new taste. This is not sponsored, by the way. Just got to preface that. It's a totally new taste sensation. It's a no, I gotta say that because it's illegal shit. It's a blend of exotic fruit flavors with a hint of spice. Oh, spice. Okay, that's fully loaded with our world famous Monster Energy blend. From the shore of Capybara Beach to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain, Rio Punch will have you partying into the night. There's a woman.
Sounds like a drug.
It really does, honestly.
What kind of party? Regular party or a D&D party?
D&D party. Well, yeah, for this particular instance, D&D party.
By the
There's
way,
also.
I posted it.
I must admit, some flavors of Monster I'm not too keen on, but the artwork for this can is actually pretty goddamn nice.
The one that I posted
flavor?
in the chat that's my favorite.
They took away my favorite to replace it with the Rio Punch, and I'm salty about it.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Real punch. Is that a new flavor of Monster or something?
I don't know if it's new, but I spotted it the other day.
Which one's that one?
Rio
I-
Punch.
What does that say? Oh, that's the Rio Punch.
Yeah, this is the Rio Punch that I'm
I think
currently
my
on.
Yeah, the
favorite.
one I posted in the chat,
My
and the
favorite.
one I posted in chat is
Have a look.
the one I posted in chat. That's my favorite one. Is the Papillon.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I've tried that one. That one's not bad.
I love that one.
I will have to. I have
Mine
to.
was
so-
Aussie Lemonade, and they replaced it with the Rio Punch, and I'm so
I-
salty about it.
Really? Because I can still find the Aussie lemonade in my stores anyway.
Yeah, it's just nope. It's Rio Punch now.
Weird.
Pipeline Punch me. I like that one. Bright pink can.
Oh, fair.
Any of them for me.
Honestly, my favorite has to be the orange.
None of them for me.
My personal favorite has to be like the orange popsicle one. No. Orange? No, what's it called? It's a recent new one I've discovered. It's like orange something. The second I first drunk it, the first time I ever tasted it, it instantly threw my brain to memories of the cheap orange like ice cream popsicle things that I had as a kid.
Oh,
And
the creamsicles?
creamsicle, that's the one. Orange creamsicle. The flavor instantly reminded me of that, and it just threw my brain back to like childhood memories. And like, I know it's gonna sound weird, but I literally shed a tear, like, because it made me just think straight back to these old memories I thought I'd forgotten.
Neuron activation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one that I like.
Right, Rio Punch. Let's try this for the first time ever.
I also like the one that I just posted was the Mango Loco.
That
Ooh.
one's nice as well.
It's not bad, but I won't be buying it again.
Not that great either.
It's not like a bad flavor or anything like that. It's
Average.
Kind of mediocre.
yeah. I won't be getting this flavor again. As long as it gets the job done, though. Right. Everyone back? Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
What?
The hell was that?
What was
sorry.
that?
Shit over
Gabby,
there.
that scared me for like 2 split seconds because it sounded like the giggle from Repo.
I'm
The
sorry.
baby face thing. That scared the shit out of me. Because I'm like, oh god.
I need
I am
a
so sorry.
soundbite of that to scare the shit out of you
I'm
guys
so
with.
sorry.
Nah, I like it. I want to scare the shit out of people with that. That was great.
No, like, because when we were waiting, I was playing Minecraft with different TNTs, and I got to this rainbow dynamite, and it just put rainbow concrete everywhere.
Nice.
Yay! Great. My TNT flew.
Bombs away.
Okay.
Whoa.
The in
Ooh.
name.
Yeah, this is the thing that when I heard her giggle like that, that's what popped in my mind and immediately sent shivers down my damn spine.
Oh, that thing.
Let's have a look. Thank you for the inspiration, but what the fuck is that?
Me and Stabby should show you Repo. Well, we die within the first 2 seconds.
I really want to play that game. It looks so funny.
We
It's
have it.
so funny.
You guys are gonna fight
It's
that
so
thing.
funny.
You guys gonna
The
fight
more
a
people,
swarm
the
of
better.
you guys are gonna fight a swarm of those things one day.
No, no, not
Yes,
those things.
yes.
It's not short.
No, I'm gonna make smaller versions of them. Just have them swarm you.
Because these things, the best way to describe them are like, what about Slenderman height?
Oh,
Maybe
okay,
taller?
they're tall and gangly. Even better, you're still gonna fight
They
one day.
scare the shit out of you.
You're gonna fight one day.
On.
Okay.
They're called Shadow Child.
Very well. Okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, you guys are gonna fight that one day. Anyway, you reach the very edge of the town. Sledge and Comet, you said you guys are gonna hang back, correct?
Yeah, a little bit further than the very edge.
Very well. you will be there for now then.
Hmm.
Ursurad, actually, just like he just keeps walking. He doesn't even stop. He just keeps walking because, well, he's been here before. What would you guys like to do?
Hmm. Guess we'll follow him, I guess.
Yeah. We'll probably just follow.
Rosie is gonna take Balder towards the church to see if there's a cleric there that could maybe help his leg better than Rosie could.
Okay. So you start walking on ahead, Dragon Ball behind. Tisling will probably actually come with you. She gives John, Vix, Bloggins, and Breeze a small pouch of coins to wait for us at the inn. And they all make their way to the inn. I keep forgetting how large this map is, so it's a little bit laggy. Technically it would be... They would probably take up... So, Hero, you said you're going to follow Ursurad, yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. Noname and Nyx,
I am too.
you are as well?
I'm gonna be following.
Okay. Nope, wrong one.
I think I said I was going to stay behind with
Yeah, you did.
With these
Comet and with those two to help keep an eye on the ore.
two. Okay. Rosie, once you start getting closer to the church, you realize it is a church dedicated to Thandric, the god of weather, essentially. This being a sort of a farming village seems pretty apt. Apt? Is that the right word I'm looking for?
Yes.
As a synonym for fitting, then yes.
Yeah, very fitting. There you go. There has not been a murder in this town. Forgot to clean this up from forgot to clean this up from last time. Give me a moment. I'm currently playing Viscera Clean Up Detail.
The new tenants have
About 30
cleared
years
up.
ago.
No,
From 30 years ago.
no. Well, this is technically
Please
not the
just
same village. I'm just using the same map for now, anyway, until I can build a
I
new
know.
one. Yeah, I will make a fully new map for this town. I'm just using this as like a placeholder. Ursurad goes as far as the front door of the inn. I'll be taking my 50 gold now. 55 gold.
One second. I'm gonna give him the gold.
You have all that gold?
It says I have 60.
Very good. So mark off the 50 gold, 55 gold.
Minus. Here you go. That's what I say to him when I get it to him.
He takes it in a clawed weather hand. Does a quick count. Very good. Puts it in one of his pockets. And he walks back. When he reaches Comet Sledge and Noname, he stands in front of you all. This village is not unkind to people who are different. Give them time. They'll come around, as they did with me.
It's different for us.
Not everyone is so quick to judge, my scaly friend. He pats you on the shoulder when he says that.
That's either very optimistic or naive.
He kind of like gestures to a bunch of his scars across his torso and arms. They have forgiven me for my transgressions, and I have forgiven them for theirs. Kind of hinting that the villagers were the ones that did some of these scars.
An uneasy peace that lasts for as long as it lasts.
Stop using your claws. Squirt.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cat
stop
in my
using your
lap.
claws.
I got a cat in my lap that keeps using their claws.
A cat runs past Nonami and claws his leg.
God damn it! Look, Nanami's gonna have issues with cats. You're listening with rats. Please make that a thing.
Oh no! Oh no!
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because remember, that was born of the dice. That was born of the dice.
Oh man.
You are something else, Chipotle. You are something else.
I don't know, I had something like heartfelt like brewing in my brain, and now it's just gone. He says something to
Uh-oh.
he says something to Comet that like is meant to be is meant to invigorate his spirit. There you go. That's just, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Chipotle happened.
Sorry.
But I'd say he says something that attempts to lift Comet's spirits about this town. They may be untrusting at first, but with good actions, they'll come around.
They have for you. I hope they're still there the next time you come back.
What was that last bit you said?
They have come around for you. I hope that remains true for when you come back next.
I've been coming here for a long time now. They have done, for the
Very
most
good.
part. But this is where I must leave you. I must return home to my wife and 2 children.
Oh yeah, I won't be following him back home then.
Nah. Nah, he left you 2 at the inn. After he got paid.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah.
So, Urasad.
Fair enough.
Farewell, Ura.
So, Ura,
Thank you for your guidance.
you're very welcome, my friend. Ura,
Sledge just
Leaves
nods at him.
he gives you a nod back.
I'm pretty much doing the same
Because
thing.
Sledge is a
just-
person of very few words.
Thank
He's
you.
not gonna say much. He's not gonna be all gushy and all that.
Yeah,
jazz.
yeah. And then Ura leaves the campaign until he's needed next time. Max, hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so Hero and Nyx, you guys are outside the inn. The inn has one of those classic inn-style swinging signs on the front above the door. It is of a fish jumping out of a cask. Sorry, realize I've spelled that wrong. It is called the Bass Cask. Names off the top of my head, yay.
Okay.
Those are the best names.
Yeah, until I call something like the fucking Inn's Inn or something like that.
The in and out.
That's already taken.
I'll be right back.
Not with two ends.
Fair. I know, but fair. So Hero Nyx,
Who
what would you
says
like
it
to...
needs to make sense?
Very true. So,
Give me the Flubengang
Uh,
sounds.
so In and Nyx, goddammit. So Hero and Nyx, you are left in front of the Bass Cask.
Could drink a cask.
Probably could. Rosie, Balder, and Tislin, you guys are on your way to the church. Again, yeah, you see the livery of Thandrick,
Well, I'm not
The-
gonna be the one leading.
got the God of Weather, whilst Nonami, Comet, and Sledge, you guys are on the very outskirts of the village. The ship's crew go into the tavern. They've already started drinking with the money provided by Tislin. What is everyone doing?
I'm gonna go into the tavern and start hitting the fucking booze.
Okay. Hero, you go in, you see...
Probably gonna do the same.
You do the same? So, Hero Nyx, you enter the tavern.
Yeah, probably next is fun.
Okay. So, Hero Nyx, you enter the tavern. You see Blogginsbury's John Silver and Vic. Vixion. That's his full name. I'm running with nicknames here. And a short halfling man, small beard, nicely cropped back hair into a very, very small ponytail. Currently serving them drinks. He's currently running on a small bench behind the bar, so he can reach the top of the bar and everything. When you guys, when you two enter, yeah, says, good morning to you lot. How would you like? What would you like to drink or eat? You in for food, water?
I think so this is a tavern and inn, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, for starters, I think
Like
some water or like
you already see like a bunch of patrons already in here, sat down at tables eating or sat at the bar drinking.
okay. Alright. I'm gonna go to the bar and have a drink.
Okay.
Gotta wait for the rest of the party to show up effectively.
Fair enough. Yeah, he runs along the bar. Hold on, let me get rid of the border. Where's this border thing? There we go. No. No. Come back. The inn slips into the astral sea. You are gone forever.
Hero is back home.
Oh. Well, it's nice to be home again. Anyway, guys,
I don't know what. I don't know
I guess
what.
I'll see you guys next week.
I
Bye.
don't know what I did then, but I did something. I think I accidentally made it invisible. But yeah, the halfling man. Yep, scurries along.
Invisible.
It's invisible. There is going to be a
I got a
inn.
message
There's
from,
got to be an inn in the Feywild somewhere where that is a thing, where it's just invisible. When all you see are just people sitting
So
on
I got a
nothing.
message right quick. Marky. Marky said they're gonna be sitting out for a little bit because they got a headache and
That
the stream's still going on their end and everything.
yeah,
They got a headache and their
not
stomach and all that is
not having a
just
good time in
being
there.
not happy.
Right. No worries.
So they're in here with me right now.
No worries. So, yeah, this halfling man scrolls along this bench. Right, and what would you like to drink then for today? You're right there, Elf. Or have you gone catatonic?
Yeah. No, I haven't. No, Sorry, I guess I'm a bit more tired than I expected. Yes, I am fine. Hello. Why does that say Finny? What the fuck?
Yes, it does.
Is his name Finny?
Yes. You have not asked him that yet. But
Okay.
That is his name.
Guessing his name is Finny. I'm just gonna start calling him Finny without asking his name either way. Oh, nice to meet you, Finny.
I don't remember telling me I don't remember telling you my name, friend, but welcome. I guess you've heard of me. I like the idea that Finny is. I like the idea that Finny is like the constant character throughout my campaigns.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I get that. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake his hand as he says that. He goes, "Oh, your name is Finny."
You're only trying to fuck with me. That's fine. It's a relatively common name amongst the halflings.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, what's your strongest beer?
Strongest beer itself, that would have to be one of our cascades.
Cascades. Oh, well, I'll go for the. Wait, how much gold do I have? That's fair.
Well, it won't be costing you gold. We're not that rich around here. No, for the cascade, that'd be 4 copper.
Okay, don't worry, I'm broke as fuck. So, oh wait, oh no, I haven't. No, I don't. Apparently, I should have 1 gold, but it didn't give me 1 gold, so I have a singular gold. Singular gold piece.
Oh god. Okay, he gives you 9 silver and 6 copper. Back as change.
Okay, cool. All right, there we go. I'm gonna, plop my ass on a stool or something like that. Somewhere out the way.
Yeah. Give me just 1 moment, because I believe there is a proper chart to do with things like pricing. Oh, I picked up the monster manual, not the. Got that. Dungeon Master's Guide. There it is. Yes, the beer turns into a mimic. No.
Oh no!
Beer mimic.
Beer
It's
mimic.
better than your underwear.
No.
True. Oh, you never know, that might crop up again.
Oh no.
No, it's not gonna be that. That's not gonna go anywhere.
No, it's underwear.
You know, every time I try and look something up or do something.
Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm joining you, Toxie, on that drink that you had earlier. I'm going to join you on that.
Multiverse World. Know your players. I think I know them pretty well. They give me grey hair at this point. Settlements, page 15.
How much psychic damage did y'all just take?
Yes.
We didn't take any psychic damage yet.
Towns. Still counts as a village up to 1,000 people. Christ.
Can you bring Mummy's day blanket in here? Is at the desk.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is it? Wait, was it in here or was it on that site Stefan showed me? think it was on that site you showed me.
What are we talking about?
Like prices and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, there was that Thieves Guild, was it the one it was called?
Yeah,
Basically all the shops.
Jewelry shops will. That's just the thing there. The Thieves Guild, yeah. I've been using that for a lot of prices and stuff like that, and figuring out like weights and calculations and stuff like that. Match kinds of players, equipment, shops.
Kiwi. I'm taking a power nap.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, let Toxie know on my end if they let.
you're
my
taking a
chat know.
power nap, I heard.
Yeah. They heard. They can hear you.
I feel like I got hit by a freight train.
There's no worries.
They said no worries. Chipotle.
Okay, so we're going to be using this one.
Magnesium citrate sucks.
Right, so Hero, let's redo this bit then, because I have been privy to new information now. Right, we have a bunch of different alcohols. If you're wanting something on the stronger side, right?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
I had like basically
Yep.
like it cut out for that.
You're looking for something on the stronger side, right?
Yeah.
It is a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones we have, but how about a Redwood Dry? It's like a red wine, quite strong.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'll give that a go.
Right, that will cost you 8 copper pieces instead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I just hand
So-
over the difference? Or the two?
Yeah, you just hand over 4 more.
Okay.
Oh,
no worries.
no. 5 more, because I said it was 3 copper before, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
He takes the coin, goes over, uncorks a bottle, pours you a tall glass, hands it back to you.
Oh, well, yeah. Thank you very much.
It is a dry red wine.
Mm.
A lot of earthy, like an earthy taste, but like a nice earthy taste with a sort of a smoky redwood flavor to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Interesting.
You could definitely tell like the main like 2 ingredients were definitely obviously grape and blackberry.
Mm.
Nix, what are you doing?
Oh.
I'm gonna take a seat first, basically thinking of what I'll own because I don't have any. Or
Right, I'll have to
I
write down
got
this.
so
Right, well, while you're doing that, and quickly nip back to you 3. You guys make your way to the church. You have to walk past a general store and a blacksmith on your way. Don't worry, as soon as you enter the cemetery, there are no ghost children this time.
Oh, good.
I was just about to say something about the ghost children.
No, they're zombie children.
You enter the church. It's a decent size. It's a small church, but it's a bit more on the decent size. It was once. You reckon it was once a animal barn. You still somewhat smell the lingering scent of cattle at the very end, next to the podium, yeah, next to the podium, you see a centaur woman, dressed in a very fine holy garb, not like pricey looking, I will say, like it's very modest. She sees you obviously dragging a boulder in. I love the fact I called him Boulder for that joke alone. There we go. She comes up to you. What on earth happened? Is it?
We were in an airship wreck, and
Her eyes bug out wide.
We've been traveling for a long time, and I did what I could for his leg while we were out there, but I was hoping maybe you had a way to help that I didn't have access to.
I can see what I can do. I might be able to apply some magical healing. She pops away round and starts examining him. Damn. I might be able to do something for him. Clean it up, reset the splint so it fixes 100% correctly. For magical healing, I don't have... I was about to say I don't have the levels for it. I don't have the knowledge to fully heal this in one go.
Any help would be greatly appreciated.
She gives you a nod, and she gets to work on Boulder's leg. Boulder is very much like, ow, as like she's starting to help. You can definitely tell, like, without some like immediate treatment, he could have lost the leg. Meanwhile, on the edge of town, what are you three doing?
Sitting on crates, tossing some daggers around, playing with the elements, whiling away the time.
Fair enough.
While Sledge over there is taking a power nap.
Yeah, Sledge is like sat up against one of the crates, having a power nap. I will say one thing.
You just see Nonami sitting on. I was going to say I was playing with one of my regular daggers, just tossing it up in the air and just
Practicing some moves,
playing with
it, kind of thing. Just don't play with it too much, or you get
Yeah.
hairy palms and go blind.
pretty much.
I had to. I would say, Comet, as you're kind of like looking around, finding things to do, you do notice one man is currently sat like in the beer garden of the tavern, and he's keeping like constant eye contact with you. Give me a insight check.
I heard you. I was listening to what Toxie was talking to a comment
13.
about something.
13. It doesn't look like a look of like malice or anything like that. Like he doesn't give you a look of like hatred or disgust or anything like that. Like some of the other looks you're kind of used to at this point. It's almost like a look of like he's not quite sure. Like it's almost like he wants to go over and talk to you, but like he's either not sure or has not plucked up the courage to do so yet. Kind of thing. Like he's
I set one of the ore crates beside me and tap on it like it's a seat.
like inviting him over.
Yep.
He kind of clocks like the gesture and everything. Kind of like goes like eyes wide a little bit, like a wow, okay, kind of like expression. After a few moments, he kind of gets like a look of determination on his face, and he's like, you know what? Yeah. He picks up his drink, and he comes over and takes a seat next to you. Name's Arvel, and he holds out his hand to shake yours.
I shake his hand, not too firmly, if he's hesitant about receiving claws in his hand.
He definitely eyes your hand, like your strange draconic hand, a bit warily, but it doesn't stop him from, like, you know, treating you with like some level of respect.
Comet, nice to meet you.
I've given him a name now, so I'm gonna. That is fucking massive, God. Yeah. He sits down on the crate next to you, shakes your hand. I haven't seen one of your lot around here for a long time. What are you lot doing around here?
Unintended, got a little bit sidetracked. Fell from the sky. Airship fell.
Oh, Christ. No, who's Christ? I don't know. I need to stop doing that. Oh, Flandrick.
That's his buddy.
As it is, buddy, yeah. His buddy called Christ. But he mucks up the stables out back. No, he works in the barn out back. There you go. No, Flandrick. Oof. There's no
How
great.
old does he look?
He looks about sort of. He looks about his like early 30s. Like in
Okay,
terms of human age.
Surprised you've ever seen a dragonborn at all at your age.
No, I've done a little bit of work here and there for some of the bigwigs at Nura before I moved here, anyway. I've seen a couple of dragonborn here and there. Don't see much nowadays, obviously, with the whole event.
That happened before you were born.
Yeah, I've heard stories growing up about dragons and dragonborn, things like that.
Ow!
You alright there, kid?
You good,
You
Em?
just popped.
Oh,
What just popped?
Em just had
I know
their
the big
knee
one.
pop.
That's one of those ones.
All I can hear is squeaking. What's going on?
Em's knee just popped.
Ah! Drink more milk, child.
Plus, I
I
think
already
the
drank
way they were
that.
sitting and all that.
Drink more. Drink more. More bone broth. Get more collagen in you. Yeah.
No, it was like one of those ones where like your leg locks up and you move it the wrong way, it pops really loud.
Oh yeah, they're not fun at all. Yeah, I understand your pain there, child.
No.
Oh. You good?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just oh.
Christ almighty.
Watch out for you.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes on to say, Arvel, goes on to say, I've always grown up with stories of dragons, dragon fighters, or dragon slayers, that's what they're normally known as. Dragonborn. I've met a few Dragonborn here and there.
Well, you're more outgoing than most. See,
Little bit-
I've heard stories of humans. My father actually told me one he was very fond of. He when he worked in the city, before the whole event, he used to go see fencing matches, sponsored by some of the elites, and he saw this human, Jazz, this fencer. He was a fan of him.
Yes.
I did not expect to hear about Jazz today. All right.
Told me he was real good and fun to look at until the guy disappeared.
Yeah, I don't think I've... See, when you said fencing competition, I thought you meant, like, who could put up a fence fastest. And he kind of give like he kind of like gives you a smile, like an unsure smile, like he's not sure if the joke landed for you.
Yeah, I'll return the guy like, if that was the case, my father would win. He is a very technical kind of guy.
Very good.
So, what do you do around here in this quaint old town?
I'm one of the farmhands. Mostly labor, things like that. Taking care of animals. Take care of animals, crops, things like that. Yeah, muscle for most part. I do got a little bit of brains. I'll save that for myself. That's so.
Oh, I can tell you came over here.
Very true. You can tell he's got questions, but he's not sure how or if he should ask them, kind of thing, or like if it would be rude to ask these kind of questions. Like you definitely tell he's got questions that he's not asking.
I say, shoot. I'm not embarrassed. What do you want to ask?
You see, he's still a bit torn, and he's trying to figure out a way to like ask nicely or like subtly or like he's trying not to be rude, basically. What's it like being a Dragonborn?
Isolating. You become very aware of what you look like.
Well, with some of these stories I've heard, yeah, I can understand that.
Yes, you become accustomed to not making any sudden movements around non-draconic peoples. Because they might be misinterpreted, and before you know it, violence erupts. I've been brought up with this saying that to tell everyone that they shouldn't be afraid of my intentions, because I can assure you that I am more afraid of theirs.
Yeah, but most people tend to take stock in what's that old saying? Actions speak louder than words, don't they? Even if you're even if you're telling the whole truth with like from the heart, like people just sometimes don't believe it. I mean, hell, tell my ex-wife that.
Yes, and
I'll
unfortunately
be
the
right back.
actions.
My laptop's about to die.
Okay.
You can go grab my charger from by the where I was sitting at earlier.
Okay, I'll grab and bring it in here.
The course of action that was taken takes the form of dragon slayers. So, you're right. Actions do speak louder than words.
I've heard about the events. Again, I still need to come up with a fucking name for that event, like that time in history kind of thing. My brain keeps going back to the War of the Claw, but that's Elemental Rift. Maybe the Sundering, but no, I think that has more to do with magic. Yeah, I'll come up with something. Yeah, I've heard of, again, yeah, stories, legends, tales, as I was growing up about dragons, stuff like that. Going overboard would be an understatement. In my personal opinion, anyway. Just realised what I said then, and what you've been through the last couple of days. Sorry for that. Going overboard.
Well, guess it lightens the mood a bit.
Can you... I've heard stories. Again, I'm just going off of what I've been told growing up. Can you lot fly? I've heard stories of flying Dragonborn. Sweeping in, kidnapping children, eating them, that kind of shit. But
No.
from the Dragonborn I've met, the few that I've met over my years, none of that's true.
No, I don't have wings. I can't fly. And most Dragonborns can't either.
Most?
Most. Though, if they are gem-like, like me, some who are very in tune with their heritage can float. Hover.
Okay, so that might be where some of the stories came from. Like, oh, they're flying Dragonborn. They're actually just floating, right?
I'm back.
Yeah.
And I got me yogurt.
Nice.
Yeah, they're half dragons.
Half dragons as well, I've heard of them. I don't know much more about them, actually. I just kind of lumped them in with the Dragonborn. Is there a difference between a Dragonborn and a half dragon?
Yeah, they do have wings.
Oh, alright. Fair enough.
And their bloodline is slightly different, and their culture is slightly off. You know, they don't get along with the chromatics for this reason, the metallic for that reason, but
Okay,
that's
so
just Dragonborn politics.
there's like different groups of Dragonborns, because I know there's different colours. But like,
Yes.
you said chromatic and metallic. I know metallic means like metal. But you're
Yes, the
purple, so do you count as a chromatic? Chromatic, I think means colour, right?
yes it does, but I'm neither.
Oh, so there's three
And
types.
actually- Yeah, well, yes. How far you want to start divvying it up. There's also the kobolds, the half-dragons, the other draconics, some
Oh,
of the
God,
cursed ones.
Don't talk to me about fucking kobolds. You dicks.
You know. There's also, yeah, at some point, you become so dragon-like that the line is hard to draw. There are some unintelligent dragons that are actually used as mounts, I heard, long ago by humanoid races. And they're not as big as dragons, but that's the transition between the dragonborn and the real dragon.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
But it just not. I won't get into the specifics, but I am the less common third kind, a gem dragonborn.
Okay. So from what I'm getting, there are like three main groups, right? Of like
Yeah,
Dragonborn
you can say that.
specific. You got
Yeah.
the Chromatics, which I've heard stories of them being like evil and raiding, pillaging, stealing, that kind of shit. You got the Metallics, who I've heard are apparently a bit nicer or nice in general. I'm not sure. And then you've got what
Depending
you
who you
are.
listen to, they call them manipulative.
Ah. And then you got like what you are? Gem dragons?
Yes, we tend to be a little bit more magically inclined.
Alright. Let's see, let's give him a religion check. Nope, he does not know of that god.
Yeah. And this inclination and the fact that we have a lot of our skills turning into crystals and hovering around our heads sometimes makes us a target, thinking that we are somehow closer to true dragons and therefore must die.
Well, honestly, mate, as long as you're not like hostile or anything like that, or pose yourself as any kind of threat or anything like that, you'll probably be fairly welcome here. We got a lot of different weird types, even that bear man. I must admit, first time he came around, I was about 10, 11-ish, something like that. Town went over a right fucking domestic with him. But over time, he proved himself. Proved he wasn't hostile or anything like that. Proved he wasn't a threat. We get on with her as well as we do anyone else. He's a distant neighbour, some of us call him. Yeah, but no, you might be a distant neighbour as well someday.
Oh well, one can dream.
Hope he doesn't know that god either. I thought of something to do with the dream god, but thought I'd leave it to a roll. God of dreams.
No, us as the Feybound Talons have had good relations with towns, but they never last.
Feybound Talons, you said?
Yes, that's the tribe I'm from.
Oh, right. Sorry. That's not not mercenary. What's the word I'm looking for? Nomad. That's not a nomadic group I've heard of. Saffron, you originally you came to Almatin on airship, right? So I'm assuming
No,
you're from a different continent.
Actually, I sailed. Old school.
Oh, old school.
I didn't have the means to go across continent on airship. I managed to hitch a ride when I arrived on the continent after a long trip at sea.
Ah, fair enough. And then you got on the airship, and then it crashed. You said.
Yep, it was just a routine cargo ship. Hitched a ride, thought it would be fine. Went from a mining place to up to the big city. Well, we never made it.
Oh, so you're going to Dwarven Kingdom, Nura.
Yes, that was the intent.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid no airships come here. We're not big enough for that. I'm afraid we're not big. We're a simple village.
Well, ours did. Crashed about 2 weeks travel that way.
Hey, you point due east kind of thing.
Mm.
Well, no, be more.
So basically straight south.
Yeah. Well, not straight south. So you were over here. So southeast. You point southeast. You're a traveller. You can easily tell. That's north, south, east, west, and all that sort of stuff. Right. So you guys are. Oh, fucking hell. You guys are in a bit of a fucking pickle. Well, Finn is a nice guy. He'll probably, if you got the coin, he'll probably put you up for the night. If you don't got the coin, I've got spare room you could probably use.
That's very kind of you.
Well, again, I've travelled a bit. I've been to Nura and I've been to a few other towns and villages these parts. So again, I've never met a Dragonborn that wanted to kill me. So why not? Either you or one of your mates. Are you just to the sleeping half, or can the dagger flipping halfling?
I might take you up on that offer.
Very right. Okay. Meanwhile, Batman logo. These four are getting perpetually more sloshed.
Hmm.
Finny is darting back and forth on his bench, serving drinks, things like that. Any of you lot, no, wrong voice. Good day, mate. You lot, need any feeding or anything like that? Need any food? Need any beds for
No,
the night?
but I no,
I think I'm
but
good. I'm just gonna.
could I have the same as what he got? Basically, just
Another strong wine. That'll be another I've been drinking too much of my own supply.
How much for the rest of the bottle?
For the rest of the bottle, that'll cost you an entire 2 silver pieces.
I don't know
I
how
hand
long the
over 2
others are
silver
gonna be.
pieces.
Okay.
Yep, the next you pay over 2 silver pieces. Well, you did all.
Bottle, please.
Sorry.
Bottle, please. I've had a rough time.
Oh, you want the whole bottle?
Well, if you have gold.
Oh, I hope you're sharing that bottle with me because I ain't gonna go dry for the rest of
Oh
the evening.
yeah, I'm not gonna drink this all. I'm gonna be sharing.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's 2 silver pieces. You hand it over. You've already had 1 glass out of it. We'll say 1 silver piece and
9 copper.
9 copper. Yeah.
I hand over 2 silver pieces and say, keep the change. I don't have any copper. Or do I need more?
You might.
might
You,
need
you
some.
might.
You might have to keep the change.
Me. Like when you're in like a poor environment kind of thing. People tend to trade with copper and sometimes silver.
Okay.
Like gold is not a super plentiful thing around these parts. People do have gold, but
okay.
most people do have like gold from like savings and stuff like that. But like main trade is mainly copper and gold, copper and silver.
Ah. Okay.
So yeah, he gives you a copper piece back as change.
Okay. So subtract 2 silver and add 1 copper.
Yes. Oh, yeah. He hands you over the full bottle of Redwood Dry.
Thank you.
I've only just read the description. Very dry red fortified wine with a strong wood and berry taste. So I was right in my pulling the flavor text out of my ass.
Right.
Nice.
Nice. Hellos. Oh, I just realised I have a meal band. There we go. There we go. So yeah, Vinny hands you over the bottle of red wine. Anything else you two wish to do whilst here?
Drink
Oh,
until we pass out.
Well, if you
Got
want to...
any type of soup?
Soup? Well, you're currently on the lunch menu, so... Force. No, that's not his voice. You can't... Top of the morning shit. There we go. Fucking Jacksepticeye in this old shit. Right, we got, we've got a stockpot stew, soup, currently on the go. We've also got what I like to call an adventurous steak. We've got some minced pork, roast goat and cheese. If you're wanting something a little bit more pricey, then we've got roast lamb and cheese, boar tenderloin, baked goose breast, grilled salmon. If you want the rich stuff, that'll be a rack of lamb, shellfish platter, It's not actual dragon turtle, but dragon turtle soup. And rock meat tartare.
What's the adventurous steak?
The adventurous steak does not have flavor text, so I'm gonna assume it's like a steak but uses wild vegetables.
And the grilled salmon is just grilled salmon.
The grilled salmon, yes, is just grilled. Again, there's no flavor text for the what's it called? The meals. There's flavor text for the booze, but there's no flavor text for like the menu options.
Okay, so I'm gonna basically ask, how much is the grilled salmon?
Grilled salmon is we're going for that'll be 5 silver pieces.
I hand over 5 silver pieces. And do I have to pay for the water? Because I do want some water.
Nah,
to dry my
water
feet.
water is yeah, go for it.
Okay, then I'm gonna get that in a water piece.
Very well. He
Oh,
makes a little
server
note.
crashed again.
What was that?
Server crashed again.
Oh Christ.
It's fine. I wasn't actually doing anything. I finished making the eggs ages ago.
Fair, fair. How about you, sir? And he looks to you, Hero.
You say it's lunchtime, right? Like
Yeah.
midday, or do you reckon like early afternoon?
More roughly midday.
Yeah,
like
I'm not
half
feeling
12.
too hungry. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I'm not feeling too hungry. But I'm definitely gonna carry on enjoying this wine. But if I feel hungry, I'll definitely holler.
Very well. No, God, I keep losing his accent. Very well. I need to remember Finny. I need to bring back Finny. Top of the morning to you, laddies. There we go. Right. So one grilled salmon and a water for the drow, and you're just gonna keep drinking the booze there, Elf.
Yep.
Very well. He scuttles off down the bar and dips into the kitchen.
Don't get too drunk now.
Never at all.
No such thing as too drunk. There's only
Yeah, exactly.
there's only not drunk, and passed out.
Yeah, there's sober, drunk, passed
Bas-
out.
I'm basically just giving him a smile.
I'm hopefully gonna try and reach the passed out stage today.
Keep drinking the expensive booze like that, and yeah, you will.
Hell yeah.
I am gonna like pop open the bottle and at least try a sip.
Yeah, it's like got a smoked redwood flavor, blackberry, like a strong blackberry flavor, very dry.
Ooh.
Like you take a sip and your mouth is quite dry afterwards.
Yeah, I'm definitely awake now.
Going all the way to the church.
All the way across town.
All the way across, well, all across
Making
the
my
village.
way downtown, walking fast.
Straight to the church. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Is what
shit.
Savannah is humming to herself. She's taking a bit of time to rewrap and like basically using proper like medical kit rather than just like what you could find in the forest kind of thing. Like she's given him a proper splint. She's changed the gauze, changed the like the gauze padding you've used to like soak up the blood. She's changed all that out. She's stabilized his leg properly. Made sure that like when the bone does heal, it will heal correctly. And she says, "Please bring him over here." And she leads you over to like a sort of mini infirmary just off to the side. So if we get rid of that gargoyle. statue, not creature. Like just over here, there's like a couple of like plain, simple bunks, a couple of bowls of water. And like just some like basic medical gear. What would you like to do?
I'll do what she says and help bring him over.
Sorry?
I'll help bring Boulder over.
Okay. She'll bleed you over. Like you help Boulder like up and into one of the cots. Again, I need to make a proper map for this. Don't hate me, chat. Tislin goes over, stays by his side. Ever so often giving a sort of a bit of a sibling jab, like, yes, silly prick, kind of thing. Stop whining like a baby. Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Boulder attempts to get another bottle of booze out of his bag of holding. Then Savannah takes it, puts it back in, takes the bag away from him. None of that for now. He just folds his arm and grumbles. Like, pouts a little bit. He's not allowed his booze. I will. Savannah pipes up and says, "To you, Rosie. I must admit, very good job."
Thank you. I've unfortunately had a lot of practice.
Well, judging by your livery, I can say you're from fucking somewhere's military. What's the name of the military? What's the name of the fucking place again? God damn it.
Tracobia?
Tracobia. Is
I
that...
don't know it either. I should know it.
Give me a moment. The name of the kingdom Zakanta. Nope, wrong one. There we go. I notice your livery and garb are of Zakanta. Are you new to Almatin?
Yes. I just finished my tour and decided I wanted to travel and get to see places I haven't.
Well, from Tracobia till Almatin, you've certainly travelled quite the distance. It's kind of like noticing like your weapon is that of I have to start dedicating some memory space to the names of these fecking gods.
Valkar.
Valkar, thank you. Now noticing that your holy symbol has the telltale signs of Valkar, the god of war, there's an extra wariness, but also respect to her look about you. Like as she looks at you, there's a slight, okay, not someone I expected to meet, but I'm still gonna give you the same respect as any other member of the cloth, kind of thing. You said you're well, now you've finished your tour and you're now an adventurer, right?
Yes.
What kind of adventures are you looking for?
I haven't really decided. I'm kind of open to everything. Just I want to experience what I never got to.
Admirable. Admirable? Understandable. That's the word. Welcome back, Max. That is understandable if you've led a sheltered life, or led a life being ordered around, essentially. Not that I'm disrespecting your past. Then yes, I would expect that you wanted some level of freedom after your tour.
And if I help, injured people along the way, then that's a benefit. I just want to see people, healed and safe. That's, I think, one of the biggest things, even as an adventurer. I want people to be able to be healed.
People to be able to, sorry?
Be healed and
Yeah.
taken care of.
That is very admirable of you. After that little speech, like, you can definitely tell there's a not a newfound respect. There's seems to be more respect, I would say. She's coming round to you, kind of thing, fully. Well, not fully, but more so. Boulder shifts a little bit, winces a bit as he tries to sit up. Well, how long do you think I'm gonna be stuck like this, Doc? And he's looking at you, Rosie.
Would I know?
You can
Would I know,
definitely
how long?
you can definitely give me a medicine check to find out.
That would be great, because I don't want to talk out my ass.
Just lie to him.
Eh, St-
Every doctor does that.
Stefan does it all the time, and he's great at it. Just takes practice.
I am not great at it. Oh,
Again, it takes practice.
yeah, I know. But not today.
I could be a politician.
That's a 15.
You'd be better than most right now. Anyway, 15. Let's not talk politics. 15. You reckon Boulder will be basically incapacitated, or, well, not able to, walk for at least... There's a sheer break on the femur, so that'll probably be... You reckon at the very least, 3 months. Without, extreme higher level healing. Like magic healing.
So, unless we find a cleric with more knowledge than we have available, it's gonna be at least 3 months of being incapacitated.
I'm gonna need more booze.
For
So-
right now,
Savannah basically...
no, you don't.
Savannah face palms. Just like... Is he normally like this? Tislin pipes up.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, he is.
yeah, I can attest to that.
I'm a barrister. Oh, nice. I'll be on my best behaviour then. I've got a barrister in chat. I'll be on my best behaviour. Okay, yeah, Baldur's like, I'm gonna need more booze. Savannah, yeah, she basically just face palms. Not for a while, you don't. And even if you do, I will be relegating it to only a couple of glasses a day. And that's normal glasses, not big glasses. He sits back, folds his arms, and grumbles some more. plead insanity. Well, it's me, so it might work. Going back
He
to
might get one extra boost if he does that
for good behavior. For good behavior.
for good behavior.
Going back to Comet and Noname. Sledge still passed out against a barrel. Crate. And Avril. Yeah, what would you guys be talking about now? Like he's offered to give you a place to stay if you don't have enough coin for the inn.
I'm asking him, so, what's it like growing crops? We always moved around, so I've never seen anything like that. Do you have to attend them every day?
Not every day. Well, you don't really need to attend to them every day. Yeah, it's good to go check on them daily, just to make sure like none of it's getting rotten, none of it's got water damaged. Make sure you haven't got any pests, bugs, or anything like that that's eating it. Cattle. I expect you probably never have had cattle before. I don't know, maybe a couple of cows you take around with you. Something like that.
Sometimes we had a few we brought, but most of it we just hunted on the spot. My dinner all my life consists of wild meat, wild berries, and wild fungus. A salad would be a luxury to me.
Well, Finn is, as I said, Finn is pretty goddamn open-minded. He's done a lot of traveling, so I expect he'll give you the same respect and dignity that I've given you. His accent's changed. Sorry, I'm sticking with it.
Mm-hmm.
I expect, yeah,
Well,
a salad probably cost you, what, a couple of copper?
tell you what, if you can get the barman, Finny, express permission for a dragonborn and a half-orc to enter his tavern with... You ask it loudly enough so any of the patrons could voice their concerns, and they all agree, I'll walk in with you.
Very well. He leaves his drink there with you, and he goes off to the bar. Actually, no, he probably entered back through the beer garden, because that's where he was last. Tahiro and Nyx, you guys hear a door open behind you from the beer garden. A human man walks in. He looks around for a moment, sees Finny coming back out of the kitchen. And as he gets back behind the bar, "Hey, Finny! We got a couple of, odd strangers around here, and a half-orc and a dragonborn. They welcome in?" Finny pipes up. "Absolutely. Top of the morning. There you go. Absolutely, they're welcome." And he, like, as he says that, he looks over the other patrons. Just to make sure, like, there's no trouble kind of thing. Nah, Dragonborn and half-orc, yeah, they're more than welcome to come in. His accent's slipping, goddamn. It's like a half-Irish, half, like, cowboy. No, they're more than welcome. No, goddamn, I keep accidentally going to the western. Well, what you know about that? Oh, yes, there's, right. Oh, tiddly feet, there we go. Oh, yes, Dragonborn and the half-orc, they're more than welcome. Again, he looks over. That's right. He looks over, makes sure everyone's not going to cause problems. Nyx, he brings you the... I literally just... There it is. The grilled salmon. The grilled salmon and the water. Place it down in front of you. Is a small fillet of grilled salmon along with green beans, peas, carrots, and broccoli. After a couple of moments, Avril comes back. "Yep. Finny said you're more than welcome in. The pair of you." He looks over to you, Noname. You can get in anyway.
Yeah, I was just helping guard all this stuff.
Well, if you'd like,
No, mate.
my guest house is right there. You can take it and put it in my living room for now.
I like to keep it under constant supervision for now. We can stack it in the beer garden and take a seat next to it, and after that, if we could store it at your place, we'd be very grateful.
Yeah, more than welcome.
I'll pay you for that as well.
Nah, don't. You're all good.
Well, you've earned yourself a lot more Dragonborn stories for any questions you have. And I start picking up the crates to stack them in the beer garden.
Yeah,
And take
yeah.
a seat in the beer garden.
He helps bring them over. Sledge, like you move up. I'll say Comet. You move a crate out from behind his back. He just flumps on the ground, still asleep.
Dunk.
Dunk. Yeah, he.
Make sure Sledge gets seated.
Yeah, you probably like put Sledge like up against this part of the wall. Like it's a wide enough wall where it's not gonna like dig into their back or anything. And you just
Nah,
Just there.
just shove him in a seat at the
Oh,
table.
okay. Yeah, you.
Just shove him in his.
Half orcs are quite big and muscular. They do have a lot of weight to them. Give me a strength check. Noname, you helping?
Oh no. You know what?
Sure, why not? I'll see if we can move this half orc.
Luckily, I'm strong. 13.
13. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of like a 1, 2, 3, pull.
He said-
1, 2, 3, pull. Like on your end, Comet. Let's see if Noname helps.
With my -1 strength.
I'm looking for a final number though, mate.
I know.
That is the final number, -1.
Yes.
About 2.
Two.
Comment.
There's
Oh, let's see if
I rolled a
let's,
3.
let's he's got standard like peasant number, so Avril ain't helping much with a 5.
Yeah. Guys, don't worry. I got him. You
I-
just stay back. You're in the way.
I will say Avril is definitely helping more than Noname. Like Comet and Avril are like arm under each arm and like dragging kind of thing, and Noname is just holding the legs up. Noname's like just
No,
holding the legs up.
Nami's like, Nami's like, you got this, guys. You got this.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm not doing shit. And they rolled over. And they had their whole back just xylophone.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, you are able
No,
to.
I mean,
It takes a while because it's like good 45 feet, but you are able to like get Sledge in a chair, slump back, just snoring, just sat there snoring now.
they have what is it?
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy.
Yeah. Avril takes a seat. Comet, where are you sitting? And Noname, where are you sitting?
Ooh.
Is it that hard?
No, I was seeing if there was a chair where I could. I would sit by Sledge. Why not?
Okay.
That's a bit powerful.
I was looking to see if there was another chair because I didn't have. I had to get closer, a little bit closer to the
To the door here.
screen for a little bit. Yeah, see if there was one there, but that's fine.
Yeah,
I sit right there by Sledge.
like just
looking at the door.
just like any other like kind of restaurant, you could easily just like take a chair from another table if you need it, and like.
Yeah, I'll probably sit right.
There, say, or on the other side of Avril.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, the human is surrounded.
I was so
Good
hoping
friends.
for a Moon Eye moment. He just pulled out strength.
Oh god, yeah, true.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah. With Moon Eye, he pulled out strength out of his ass.
With no-
Right.
With Nonami, I got a -1.
Hey, no one's been on a roof yet. We're still waiting for that.
Yes. But
No
this
one's
time,
also fallen off a roof either. That happened too.
I
Yet.
mean, yet. Well, technically, I can't threaten Comet with
Yeah.
that.
Wait.
I can't threaten Stefan's character with that anymore.
I'm jumping off roofs now.
Yeah, you're fine with it.
Oh my god, I forgot I got that.
Don't let Rosie on roofs.
Clerics and rooftops, never a good combo.
Make every AoE attack on roofs, right?
I'll just be ordering if there is like a barmaid coming by. I'll order like something with root vegetables like carrots and potatoes and the whiskey.
Yeah, eventually, yeah, one of the barmaids like does come out to you, starts taking orders. You do get like a suspicious eye towards you, Comet, but like she doesn't say anything. She instinctively goes around to Sledge, realizes he's asleep, goes back. Okay, you said you wanted something like root vegetable, yes? Let's see if we can find anything on the menu for you. Oh yeah, also, quick question. Is Comet vegetarian? Or not?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, eating
of course not,
vegetables
yeah,
would be
you
a
said
very
the
a luxury to
game.
him.
No, I was going to whack. No.
You can't come in at me and I'm like,
Yes, I. Sorry, we're having little discussion, pretty much whacking the cats from trying to clean themselves.
Okay.
It's getting annoying. Just little.
Okay, yeah, that would be a noble meal. So I was having a look, see here through here if I can find anything like super like root vegetable kind of thing.
Simple beets, potatoes, carrots would do.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's something here already. If you want just a basic salad kind of thing, I can. We don't have it on the menu, but I can whip something up for you. It'd be cheap and cheerful, I'd say.
Oh, that would be nice. Do you have potatoes with that?
Yes. You like them roasted, mashed.
What's mashed?
I'll bring you out
Come
a
over
little.
here, you
I'll
won't
bring
get
you out a
the
little
same
side
treatment.
bowl of mashed potatoes
Cat.
to
Exciting.
try. So roast potatoes with the main salad.
Yes.
Very well. And for you, sir. And she turns to Noname.
Before I get back in, Marky was like, give them the motivation to get up because they feel a little bit better than what they did. Then their head's not hurting for once right
Alright.
now.
Good.
They said give them motivation to get up.
Food. That has been a
They're wanting
motivation. Throughout the
motivation.
Yeah.
campaign.
So does Sledge
After
wake
I'm
up
with
at the mention of
cat.
food?
Does Sledge wake up to the mention of food? that's where they're at right now.
Not yet.
They said food does sound good.
Would you like me to read you off the menu, Noname?
Yeah. And this is the one that I
Okay.
kept dealing with.
I'll be in the Justin.
Looks so innocent
Like I
and
said, I
yet so
needed
deadly.
that for a moment.
Mm.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. He's a tiny fuzzball.
If I'm alive, baby.
And Sledge like slowly, groggily, like comes to. So Nonome. The food. So there are three types. There are the commoner foods, the merchant foods, and like noble foods.
Yeah, I put it there, but
Yeah, it's expensive stuff.
yeah, I was meant to put it right there. Sorry.
All right. There are 3 levels of food, and they go up in quality and price. So commoner style food. So that'll be stock pot stew slash soup. Adventurous steak, minced pork, roast goat and cheese are the commoner options. The merchant options, roast lamb and cheese,
Closer than I thought it was.
boar tenderloin, baked baked goose breast.
I'm trying to keep listening to him and also trying not to say comment about what you just did just now.
Yep,
No,
yep.
no, 1 second,
No, I know.
because all of a sudden they thought the wall was closer. They thought the wall was a little bit further away, and they decided to knock their noggin into the wall. I knew you was trying to get rid of your headache and not get it back.
Marky, go sit down. Stop doing yourself a mischief.
No, they are sitting. No, they are sitting down.
I'm in bed.
Christ.
Depth perception's shit.
They just knocked their
Yeah.
head on the wall when they woke up.
Ah. Never. Okay, would you like me to read the options again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I was trying to listen. I was trying to listen to you and trying not to make that comment about
Yep.
what they just did.
Okay. Commoner options. The cheapest options are stock pot stew slash soup, adventurous steak, minced pork, or roast goat and cheese. Then you've got the merchant options, which are a little bit more expensive. Roast lamb and cheese, boar tenderloin. Okay. Boar tenderloin, baked goose breast, grilled salmon. The nobles meals are rack of lamb, shellfish platter, dragon turtle soup, rock meat tartare. I will say that the noble options are most likely not available here.
Get out.
Okay, so the modest ones.
The modest ones, again, are roast lamb and cheese, boar tenderloin, baked goose breast, and grilled salmon.
Did somebody say grilled salmon?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it did. Honestly, I thought your characters would be like sick of fish by now. That's all you've been eating for the past like week and a bit.
It was a different kind of fish.
I'm also hungry IRL, so.
Ah, fair.
And that sounds really good.
The grilled salmon is 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Would you like that?
Yes.
Let's see. You said what the bake
Baked goose breast.
I'll take baked goose breast. That's what I was trying to think of.
Any drinks? Oh wait, hold on. You got salad for comment.
And a whiskey.
You want a whiskey as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Salads. Basic salad, we'll say 6 copper pieces.
Okie doke.
The goose is 4 silver. Salmon
So,
is
4 silver.
5 something. 5 silver.
Yeah, he said 5.
Hold on, don't take any money off yet, because I'll give you a final bill.
Yeah. I was
Whiskey.
Mark, you're going ahead and just putting the other in for a second.
Look here we are.
Apparently, Strawberry says hydrate and stretch. Okay, fine.
Okay.
I do need to get something to drink, though.
I'm not seeing. Oh, well, I'm looking at ales. That's why. Ugh. Whiskey. It's a wine list. Liquor. Third option: Death Wish.
Oof.
Hog piss. What is hog?
Brother.
This eloquently named swill is one of the cheapest liquors known. It tastes terrible, causes horrendous hangovers, and is very widely distributed or made out back, in quotation marks. So it's like moonshine kind of shit. Okay. Sherry wine, no. Cherry fire? Spicy cake? What's Death Wish? Because it's pretty is a pale yellow and is always served with a mouse skull. It smells like sunflower oil. I need to have a proper read of some of these.
Some of those just sounds like what the.
So I'm trying to find something that's like whiskey-esque. Oh fucking hell, that is expensive as well. So, okay, this is a new one on me. Am I reading that correctly? Okay. I think this is supposed to be pronounced kumis. It's a Kumis. This is
Sorry?
kumis. Kumis. This is fermented horse. This is fermented horse milk. It isn't terrible. It isn't terrible. It isn't terribly.
You sure it's horse milk?
That's what it says on the fucking description. This is fermented horse milk. It isn't terribly rare, but is not purchased very often outside of certain religions
don't
and
take them all.
tastes. And the taste is
Oh,
the taste of this
so
weak liquor
bad.
is very acquired. So it's a very acquired taste apparently. I've
Oh.
never heard of that before.
And if you're in headphones, come back in here.
This is okay. This is going to be the closest thing I can find to actually like whiskey on this fucking list. Shasta. This is a cheap sake that is not distilled but brewed. Grain alcohol and other extracts have been added to it. Oh god, this text is so fucking small. There we go. This is a cheap sake that is not distilled but brewed. Grain alcohol and other extracts have been added to it to the point where it is barely sake anymore. This is what a merchant might drink when pretending to have taste. If nothing else, Shasta is very potent. Closest thing to a whiskey I
take
can
it.
find. Go take one of them. Shasta. And for you, Sir Halfling?
What's the L's you got?
Ales. Okay. We've got... I'm just going to read out the names. I'll give you a description if you choose something. Bitter Black. Bleak Stout. Dragon's Breath. Goblin Piss. Golden Sands Ale. Halfling's Best. North Brew. Old One Eye. Purple Noble. Shadow Dark Ale. Wizard's Choice. Hill Cider. Knee Cracker Cider. Troll Pear Cider. Vihoun? No. Vihoun cider.
Vahoon?
Vahoun.
Said there's two of them. I heard that was pretty good. Then a Halfling's Best and the purple. What was the one with purple?
Purple Noble. That is Purple Noble. Purple Noble is the most expensive one here, at 16 copper pieces. Halfling's Best is 8 copper pieces.
How many pieces?
8. Again, don't mark anything off. I'll give you a final bill. So we go.
Yeah, I was because you just lagged out there for a second. That's why I was.
Yeah, don't take any money off yet. I'll give you a final bill. But yeah, 8 copper pieces for Halfling's Best. Is that what you're gonna go with?
And let's go with Halfling's Best.
And Sledge, you said you wanted the grilled salmon. Any drink?
What's the wizards?
The Wizard's Choice. 3 copper pieces.
We'll do that one. Also, I'm gonna give him in game what I just took IRL. If they have any grapes?
Grapes cost you 2 copper, and it'll probably cost you 8. It'll cost you 8 copper for some grapes.
Something fresh, you know. He needs something to keep his energy up.
Yeah.
That's his dessert.
Right, so Halfling's Best was 8 copper.
Hi, mother.
The Wizard's Choice was 3 copper. The Shasta was 16 copper pieces. Comma is spending big. Oh, and Avril. Ooh, what would Avril have? Arvil rather than Avril. Or Arvil. He'll probably go for. Snake and.
Sledge looks up. Who's that?
Someone invited us over. He arranges a table.
Fair enough. Shark. Shark.
No, you're not near the ocean. There's no sharks
Stop.
here.
I have butter in my arms and shark trying to claw my back. Not just saying that one out loud in campaign. They'd be thought I'd gone mad.
Would you like individual bills or just one big bill?
How much is it all together? Just curiosity. Like,
Including Arvel?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I need to math. Okay, I need to do some witchcraft
now-
math.
And now
Okay,
Butter's giving me a bath.
no. Okay, so that altogether is 4 gold pieces. That is already done. 5 silver pieces plus 3, no, 4 copper pieces. You have the extra grapes. And Naname. You had 4 silver, 8 copper. Comet, you had 6 copper and okay, so 16. So in total, you do 22 copper. And then if we total that, converting it to the copper to silver, so that'll be in total, for all 4 of you, that'll be 12 silver and 8 copper.
$12 silver and 8 copper.
That's the total. That's the total
yeah.
price for all
Oh.
4.
Let's see. So pretty much, if I give 13 silver, I get 2 copper back.
Yes.
Yeah, I would. That's why I would just be like, here, and I just, with my abundance of gold that I got, with my abundance of money, I just
Oh,
go ahead
yeah,
and
from
just pay
the-
for everything.
Looting the goblins, yeah.
Yeah. So 13 silver taken out with added 2 copper
Yep.
back.
Yes.
And 2 copper added. So there you go. I'll just go ahead and pay for the whole thing.
Like you see, like as you're like getting the money out to hand it over to the waitress, Arvil is like currently counting a couple of coppers in his hand, make sure he's got enough, and then he sees you paying. He's like, "Oh, well, thank you kindly."
That's no problem.
Kind of wish I went for a more expensive meal now.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. The waitress takes your order, heads back in. Probably take about 10 minutes or so. 10, 15 minutes. Okay. Going back to... God, the amount of bookkeeping I have to do now in this campaign. Hey. I lose my mind. Going back to Hero and Nyx. It's been a while since we spoke to you guys. What are you guys up to?
We're just chatting,
Where's
I guess.
Finny right now?
Finny is currently behind the bar, cleaning some glasses, we'll say. Classic
Okay.
classic innkeeper kind of thing. Like, got there, he's like just stood there wiping a cup of glass, like wiping some of the glasses clean.
I'm gonna ask how much a room. I'm gonna call Finny over and ask how much a room is.
Oh, that's a fair point, actually. Yeah,
How
yeah, I
much
kind of forgot
are
about that.
rooms?
That's a fair point. In my drinking fun, I forgot to ask about a room.
Yes. Tavern. Here we go. Let's have a look. Innkeeper. No, I don't like an innkeeper stat block. I don't know how much rooms are normally. Where the bloody... Be under shops? Inn and tavern, yeah. Menus, drinks, ales, food, drink, lodgings. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is per day. This is a... I'd say this is a... I'll say
How much per day?
I'll say this is a, I'll say this is a, well, it depends on what type of inn it is. I'll say this is probably a comfortable inn. So per night, it'll cost you, on the cheaper end, it'll cost you 6 silver pieces per night for a very simple room, bed, small table, dresser. That's it, really. For a more comfortable room, nicer bed, some more amenities, things like that, it'll cost you 8 silver per night. For their luxury rooms, it'll cost you 16 silver per night.
Okay.
Do they have
Stop
double?
giving me a
Wait,
gap.
repeat
Or-
that again?
Okay. For a very simple room, 6 silver per night, or per day.
Okay.
For a modest room, is 8 silver per night.
What's the difference between a modest and a simple room?
Better furniture, like better beds, better furnishings, like that kind of thing. Like more comfortable rest.
Oh, right, okay.
And the like luxury rooms, this is things like the best quality beds, best quality amenities, kind of things like that, and one free meal a day has 16 silver pieces per day.
I don't have 16 silver. Okay, interesting.
Random question: do they have like rooms for 2 people?
Yes.
Like rooms for 1 person and one for. How much are the for the 2 people one?
That would count as a. Again, it's like a tier system of like price.
Modest or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
8 silver.
So, like,
8
they've
silver, you
so-
said for a modest?
For a modest room, 8 silver.
Yeah, okay, that's not too bad.
Considering I'm used to
Um,
charging you guys gold for everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I put
It's
the
just
extra-
gosh.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna
Can't
like
stop yawning.
I'm gonna look at Hero and like
Yeah.
mind sharing a room because I
I'll-
can get us
I'll-
both a room.
Hold on, these rooms are already taken. There's an Aliwa split
Oh,
main, a
eh.
Teddy, and a Mooneye. Stay in it. Hold
What
on.
the fuck is Teddy doing there?
He's not supposed to be there. He's supposed to be dead.
As you
Yeah,
guys
that's
see
a
an
really
Azumar walking through the tavern saying, "Evening."
I'd like that idea actually, but no. In the confines of the story, yeah, they are long dead.
Celestia's like,
Or are they? Da
I
da
feel
da da
weird.
da da.
Like, Noname meets their answer. Like, what the fuck?
Gosh, you're like, who the hell are you?
Okay, for anyone on Twitch who has no idea what we're talking about, basically those are their old characters from a series called Blood and Bones. If you check out the YouTube channel, you can find the entire thing there, the entire series there. Yeah, if you go up and have a look around the rooms, these are some of the rooms. Again, some of these are modest, some of these are more expensive. Like, they're all cookie cutter
Yeah, we'll
because
just get a room. We just get a room with 2 separate beds. So
Okay, are you going for a very, very simple one?
the cheapest room with 2 separate beds.
Okay. Cheapest room with 2 beds, so that's 2 people per night, that'll be 12 silver. Done by per person.
Per person, okay.
Right, six silver per person,
6 silver
so
per
12 in
person.
total for the 2 of you. That's not
Ugh,
including
yeah.
any of your companions.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hawk over my half of the silver. Just go, here you go.
Okay, so 6
And
silver.
I'm gonna give my half silver.
Okay. Your room is this one, up here.
Oakley dokley.
So I'll type in NYX. Where's the and symbol? There it is. And
No.
yes, this is your room. Also, yeah, here. Have spelled
No,
that.
it wasn't that. I accidentally added 6.
Ah, okay. I didn't realize it would actually have a label.
It's Nyx, not Lynn.
Why the hell?
Yeah, I was a bit
Okay,
confused by
I
what's
am.
happening there, I'm not
Like,
gonna
who the hell is Lynn?
I don't know.
I changed my name. Don't worry
Who
about it.
the fuck is Lynn? You cheating on us?
I changed I changed my name really quickly. Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go. That'll be your
I
like
was
pseudonym.
watching. Excuse me. I was rewatching Sword Art Online Abridged by Something Witty Entertainment, and there's a really funny joke to do with names and stuff like that.
Oh Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, you guys really need to see it. Like, it's obviously an abridged of Sword Art Online. So if you've seen that, then it
Is
kind
it
of fixes
is
a
it
lot
by is
wrong
it
from
by
it.
is it by 4-star?
No, it's by Something Witty. It's by Something Witty Entertainment.
Ah,
They're the
okay.
they're the one that kind of made Abridges famous is because of how high quality they are. But they actually did it in such a way they made it better than the original
Fair
in a
enough.
lot of the ways and everything like that. Yeah, it's actually genuinely really good. But there's just a joke which kind of carries on after a few episodes. Where
Lovely in chat agrees with you in all caps. It's so good. Go watch after this. I will if I'm not
yeah,
dead
you do,
tired.
you do. It's so good. The latest 2 episodes were actually phenomenal.
I don't.
Because they completely
don't wanna-
fixed the Alpine arc.
Fair. I don't want to drag out the abridged talk too long. Like my favorite abridged series has got to be Hellsing Ultimate Abridged by 4-star. So goddamn good.
That's funny.
Oh shit! I didn't realize Strawberry had redeemed some stuff. We got a stretch, a posture check, and a hydrate. Well, I've been hydrating just to fix my posture and have a stretch.
Potter, why do you think I need a bath? He keeps bathing me. Cat.
So, since we're doing this, question to chat: who saw Solo Leveling yesterday? Or the latest stuff?
Stop it! Right, you two have bought a room. Who have we not spoke to for a while? We've not spoke to our church gang. What's church gang up to? I'd say for right now, Tislin and Boulder are probably like sat there like talking about different things. Like they're probably talking about what they're gonna do once they get back to the city. Like they're talking about like possibilities with the insurance company, things like that. Like how much do you think they'll have to pay versus like all that kind of thing. They're mainly talking like business. I'd say Savina is probably restocking incense, like relighting incense if any goes out. Probably so every so often like pauses for a moment, probably praying. So Rosie, what are you up to?
I can't. What's her name again? Sorry.
Savannah.
Savannah.
S-E-V.
I walk up.
Do you want me to read it out? Or spell out?
Yes, please.
7 with an A on the end.
Savannah. Okay.
I didn't realize I'd done that. Savannah.
Rosie walks up to Savannah and asks, "Do you get a lot of people coming through?"
Not a lot of strangers, I will admit. It's mainly a farming town. Mainly a farming. We have a lot of outgoing trade to some of the larger towns. A little bit of trade going to Nura. For the most part, me though, I take collections, perform sermons, bless the odd child here and there. Go around, bless the crops in Fandrik's name. Oh no, sorry, I've just saw in chat. I'm from Lovely. I'm debating whether to save up for another no cursing. Well, we all know how well that went last time.
Man, you broke him.
I wanted to thank you for your help.
Is no thanks needed. Don't you he me, Lovely. Cheeky.
See, I would do it, but I'm 2,000 points short.
Hey, only 2,000. Anyway, sorry. Yes. Continue, Rosie. Yeah. When you say thanks, just no thanks required.
Still, and he pulls out 2 gold and holds it out to her. I want to thank you.
She takes the 2 gold pieces, holds your hand, places them back into your palm, and then closes your fingers around them. I do not require payment for helping those in need.
Oh no!
What just happened?
That's the payment, apparently.
What just happened?
They just your dad just redeemed a no cursing.
I
for
have over
Toxic.
20,000 points.
Let me get my timer. The timer hasn't started now, so I'll say this now. Din, I fucking hate you, you bastard. Timer starts now.
I have 24. I have 24k points.
Okay.
What's the opposite of a swear jar?
No, if I swear, the timer restarts. That's my rule. Okay.
No, I'm saying it's the opposite of a swear jar.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So yeah, Savina takes the 2 gold coins, places them back in your palm and curls your fingers back around them so you're holding them. Rosie, I do not require payment for helping those in need.
Rosie just stands silent for a minute and says, "Thank you."
You're more than welcome.
And he puts the gold away.
Okay.
Have you ever wanted to adventure? Or do you feel connected to this place?
I used to adventure in my younger years. In human years like yourself, I would be. Well, actually, do centaurs age at the same rate as humans?
Yeah.
Okay. She's roughly. Yeah. She is roughly 58. Well, she looks like she's nearing 60. I'll say that much, because you don't know exact age. In my younger years, I used to adventure quite a bit. Had some friends, used to travel with. Used to get into all sorts of trouble. Kept trying to keep them in line, healed them up as much as I could. But they always found different ways of getting into trouble. As do your friends by the looks of it, and she gestures towards Boulder. With a warm smile.
Rosie softly chuckles and says, "Yeah, we just met on the airship, but I already feel very close to everyone. Even if I don't talk to them very much, I wouldn't want to see them hurt."
No. That means you have a kind heart. That means you have a kind heart, even under all those battle scars. So I'm trying to be very. Thank goodness, it's the holy character I'm having to play right now. That's all I'm gonna say. You picked a good time there, Din. So thank you for that at least. And if we see if we can stretch it out for another 6.5 minutes.
If you can.
If we can, yeah.
There is one friend I wasn't able to protect, and I hope they're okay now.
Well, that is not uncommon amongst adventurers. But at the end of the day, you know they most likely went to a better place. A less harsh place than what we have to endure for now, anyway.
They deserve the best, because they were the best.
She nods in solidarity. Yes, this is not easy losing friends, companions, or loved ones, but it doesn't make life any easier. I will fully admit that. But they still live on through your memories, memories of their loved ones. And hopefully you're able to learn something from them.
Definitely. But I'm gonna try my best to.
Not lose anyone
I'm
else.
gonna try. Yeah. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. There are some simple tasks I need to adjourn to make ready for sermon. If you would like to help, you are more than welcome to.
I would love to. That sounds wonderful.
She gives you a nod, hands you a cleaning cloth. Could you dust the pews, just ready for when everyone starts coming in later today for evening prayers?
Rosie nods and
She
heads off to go do that.
she hands you a dusting cloth. You start dusting pews. She gets a fresh box of incense, starts replacing some of the burnt out ones, and starts relighting them. Is a heavy sense or a heavy smell sense of ashwood and lavender. Going back to Comet, Noname, and Sledge, and Arvel. Do not ask him what types of swear words they use here, because I will not answer. At least not for
I
three.
will.
At least not for 3 minutes.
Oh,
20
come
minutes?
on.
What? So confused.
There's a redeem on my stream, Will, where I can't swear for 10 minutes.
Oh.
If I do, I have to restart the timer.
You know what's funny is that we might try and make you swear for the.
That's why I said, don't ask him for what kinds of swear words they use here, because I can't answer for another few minutes
Ask
anyway.
him, you bastard! Ask him. If you don't, I will personally teleport there and ask him.
I've got an answer ready for you.
Yeah, does it involve swearing?
Actually, no.
Hey, Toxie,
It's
you
not a very good
hungry?
answer then.
Are you hungry? I don't know how they slipped by, but they did.
I've been logged out. What the fuck?
We're on about fresh.
Yep.
There you go. Done.
If the first thing you're gonna do is ask me to add you on Discord the moment you pop into the chat,
Yeah, not great.
no.
Okay, so Comet, Sledge, Noname, and Avrel. Oh, Avrel, god damn it.
So, what's the actual plan, guys? We made it to the next turn over, but now what?
Well, the only thing I could think of is once we get back with the rest of the crew, go from there, I guess.
Go where? Want to journey to the city with all this cargo, or wait for their insurance crew to show up, take it all, give us a ride?
That's the thing. We don't know how long the insurance crew is going to take and to get here. If they know we're here.
This man's about to start sounding like an Insane Clown Posse song in just a few moments.
30 seconds. But continue. Ignore me.
He's waiting. He's waiting. But that's a good question. Is there any mages around here that can possibly send a sending stone or whatever, or message to someone?
Proper mages, Proper mages, well, you're probably looking for a fucking wizard. Only,
Yeah, there it is.
the only fucking wizard you're gonna find around here is that little bastard outside of town. He lives in a small cottage, roughly a mile out. He's not very well, I wouldn't say he's not friendly. He's not a people person. Like he's a bit of a not a nomad. What's the word? Bit of a hermit. Likes to stick to himself. Apparently he's a mage though. Or some kind of magic user.
Well, that's good to know. We should tell Balder and Tuslan.
Yeah. That's
I don't know if he can perform the spells you're asking for, but
the plan.
worth a shot.
Sledge just over here scarfing his food down.
I don't know, the food hasn't arrived yet.
He's imagining his
Scarfing air
food,
down.
scarfing it down.
As if by magic or convenience, your food does start arriving. First out we'll say is comets. So yeah, you comet is a very fresh looking salad. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber, roast potatoes, the bell pepper, bok choy. Bok choy? Is that how it's pronounced? Yeah. And a bunch of other vegetables. A bunch of other like vegetables that I just can't think of off the top of my head. There's also a small a small dish of mashed potato as well. Again, for someone who's never had mashed potato before, it looks like
A paste.
it looks like a. There's a hint of yellow to
Yellow
it.
paste.
There's a hint of yellow to it. You can smell butter off of it. Like it's very buttery, kind of like smooth looking substance. Next out, she also brings out Avrel's Adventure Steak and a North Brew. Some of the cheapest the cheapest options actually off the menu. She retreats back inside after about a minute or so. She comes back with a grilled salmon and a wizard's choice for Sledge, and a grilled? No, what was the term? I've just put B.
Grapes.
Oh, and yep, and a small bundle of grapes. What was it?
It was a baked.
Baked. That's the word. The baked goose breast and a halfling's best. Would you like the descriptions of the alcoholic drinks you have got, or of the drinks in general?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to go down the list. It's not in any particular order. The Shasta is Comet's drink. This is a cheap sake that is not this. Well, I've already read this out, but I'll say it again just so you know. This is a cheap sake that is not distilled but brewed. Grain, alcohol, and other extracts have been added to it to the point where it's barely sake anymore. This is what a merchant might drink when pretending to have taste. If nothing else, sake is very potent. The next one on the list would be Halfling's Best. This beer is This beer is as black as ink, but sweet and fruity.
Okay, I gotta go use the restroom. Be right back.
Go for it. Next one would be North Brew, which is what Arvel is having. The North Brew is this description is this dark amber beer is one of the cheapest beers that won't poison you. There we go. And Wizard's Choice was the last one. Wizard's Choice. This is a yeasty red beer. That's all it says.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Wow.
That's all
it.
it says. It is a yeasty red
Very
beer.
descriptive. Butter, I love you, but I'm tired of getting a bath. I had to get him at my lap.
Ah, fair. Okay. Yeah, get everyone else with their food. Yep, the waitress, she speaks to these patrons for a moment, sees how their meal's going and everything like that. You know, the general spiel, can I help you with anything else? Do you need anything else? That kind of thing. Then she goes back inside and keeps working inside. So, what is the time? It's 11 o'clock at the latest for Stefan. So, how long do we have with you, Stefan, if anything?
Not long. But you go to bed really soon. You'll be up early.
Right. Do you want to do a little bit more RP? To, like, discuss, like, what you're doing, where you're going kind of thing? To wind down with?
Yeah. Sure.
Feel free to RP.
Oh, basically we have to talk to Tislet and Balder about this. So pretty far away.
Ah, okay. Perfect. Okay, we'll actually end it there then.
That
Unless anyone else has anything they want to ask or say or do or anything.
Oh, the scarf
with the
food down.
crew.
No.
Sledges.
They're scarfing our food down.
Sledges. Yeah. Well, everyone who's got food is scarfing it down. Everyone would...
Exotic.
Bless you.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
A sneeze comes from inside the
Ooh.
tavern.
Oof.
Sorry, I had thaumaturgy running.
Finny looks up from the bar and starts wiping the table in front of you down.
Jesus Christ, I sneezed. I didn't fucking like slime the entire place.
Sorry, I just opened the message that you just sent me, Stefan. Good God, you've given me homework.
Oh, that's for later.
Oh,
That's your homework.
Oh God,
yes.
there's more. Oh God, there's more.
That's way. Oh, there's way more.
Oh no. Okay.
That's
So you're gonna enjoy your essay later on?
It's more than an essay. It's a fucking thesis. It keeps going.
it's a 3-book epic.
Are you going? I was going to say, are you going?
This
to
shit's
enjoy
longer
your,
than Lord of the
cup tea
Rings.
book?
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm about to read an essay. No, I'm about to read Lord of the Rings again. Good God. Okay.
I finished some of the Forgotten Talons members. You wanted to have
I
some
gathered!
agents and some people. There you go.
Okay, cool. Christ almighty. Okay, I'm going to have to write a shit ton of this down. Oh, or these bullet point it. Okay, there's some short chapters. Right at the end there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a little bit more open-ended.
Okay. Ah. Right.
You asked for lore, I gave you lore.
Yeah, I did. I was expecting like 2 to 3 bullet points though, not. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, God, fuck me. I've got a lot to read. I appreciate the work you put into it, though. Good God. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, that is... Good God. I went back to the chat and he's still popping up with more. Right, I'm going to ignore Discord. I'm going to bring up Streamlabs and the stream and everything like that. Oh, no. I'm not going to get any more, like, work done. Like, this week. It's just going to be reading all that. Good God. Anyway.
It's not that much.
Dude, I'm dyslexic as fuck. Be careful what you wish for, Toxie. It's D&D stuff, so I'm fine with it, really.
There's only 8 people.
8 out of the, what, like 50 we said? Something like that?
Yeah, approximately 50 is about the size of the tribe, yeah.
Leave some no names. Just leave some no names I can kill off, alright? You don't need to describe
Hey.
every single one. If needed.
Hey, it will be an uncle of one of those.
Well, I'm sorry, but if the story takes us that direction, it might happen.
Oh, wouldn't it be better if they were named? You can kill off name characters.
Okay, yeah, fair. It would definitely mean more than if they had names and everything else. Okay, fair. Again, you don't have to do all 50, mate. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. Yeah, we're going to end today's session here. I know it was a lot of RP, actually, which I actually quite enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
I'm
of
Sorry,
looking
I
at
can't
food
get
prices.
out.
You're currently sick, so you have an excuse to conk out mid-session.
I didn't want to because I missed stuff.
That's what the VOD is for.
I'll have to look at it when you upload it.
Yes. It'll go live tomorrow at 7, I think. Yeah, 7 BST.
Welcome, Sour Bunny.
Hello.
We're just about to end. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, how did you guys like that session? I know it was a heavy RP session.
It was good.
It's nice to actually have you here, Hero. Actually
Yeah.
conscious.
In the virtual.
Yeah, and that's
I am conscious.
Earlier, Will/Piro, you said you weren't here next week, or you might not be here next week.
No, I will not be here next week.
Right. Uni work, I think you said, right?
Yes, I have uni work to do and everything like that.
Right.
Thank you for the follow. Also, be sure to drop Toxie Dragon a follow as well. He's our DM.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, we do
I
this
use the
every
one DA.
Sunday though.
Yes, we do this every Sunday. Every Sunday, 6:30 BST, or close to 6:30 we start anyway. I tried to start on time.
Yeah, we do this every single Sunday.
Yes.
It was nice to
And
like.
if you do miss it, you can find the VODs on Toxie's
YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
What was that, Rosie?
Oh, I said it was just nice to kind of like expand on Rosie's character. Like they're not just go beat up things. Like they do actually care
Oh,
about.
there is a heart
people
behind
around
every suit of armor. Always remember that.
Yeah,
Also, I like
it
that.
was
I
nice
like
just to-
I like that phrase. I just pulled that out of my ass. There's a heart behind every suit of armor. I like that.
Yeah, you
It's
can
nice.
pierce it.
Then everyone's gonna find out something real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh Christ almighty. But yeah, like you expanding on your character, I love that.
that was really good.
Yeah.
That was really
And
good.
Sledge just went comatose.
Yeah, Sledge went a bit comatose like during the end, but it's more than fine. Like again, you're ill right now, so
Yeah.
Sledge and Comet acting like vampires have to be invited in before they come in.
that again, I actually quite enjoyed that. But yeah, this is a you. I will say like a lot of like ground based people, like they are. You will find that
More
they
grounded.
are essentially they're more grounded. They're more down to earth kind of people. They are. They are less likely to like
Probably
shun.
Europe, those people.
They are not. They are less likely to shun you, burn you, chase you out, Comet, and Sledge really. They are less likely. Yeah, they are less likely to do that to you. It's when you get to the bigger cities. That's where you'll.
fitting.
That's where you'll find the most.
Funnily enough, I just finished writing a bit about my father, and I wrote that he was thrown off the big city to fall to his death. So, hey!
Guess it matches.
Oh boy. Okay.
I guess I predicted that one, right?
Yep. What was that, Sledge? You were about to say something?
I said, the more you know.
Oh, yeah. Again, like Dragonborn are seen as like extensions of dragons, so they're not gonna outright kill you for your hide or anything like that, but like they don't like people. They don't like your people. But yeah, that is going to be it for us today. Thank you very much for everyone. Words are hard.
You got to.
Thank you everyone
got
for
this.
joining us today. We will be back again next week, Sunday, 6:30-ish BST, British Standard Time. The YouTube video for this will be live on YouTube tomorrow, roughly 7-ish. Make sure to leave a if you're here on Twitch, make sure you follow. If you feel like it, subscribe. Helps us out. On the YouTube side of things, make sure you leave a like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you in there for the next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bogies.
Bye.
Bogies.